what's inside your butthole. I wonder what's inside your butthole. Maybe there is astronauts, maybe there is aliens all inside your butthole. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know. What's inside your butthole? I always want.
.07 p.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace, Hotel, Casino, Resort, and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, bringing you your casual Thursday late night with Adonis Paul for the 9th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. Boy, it sure has been a wild day, ladies and gentlemen, over on the West Coast, but we're not going to focus everything over there. There's plenty of stuff for us to watch. More of my new body has been spawned. My new body and head, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies. I'm working very hard on that. God had some health issues. I don't know what to tell you. And ladies and gentlemen, none of that will impact your wonderful late night with Adonis Paul that I have planned for you tonight. It may be one of the greatest ones of all time. I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, but it's possible. Now, in order to make that happen and make it the greatest late night of all time, I might need your help. Like Zen Rhino did here at streamelements.com/the link right down in the description, right there below the video. It's easy. He says, I hope anybody watching, well, before my shit clicked, I hope anybody watching the show from California is safe from the fires a draft has started. But burn, Hollywood, burn. Prost!
Whoa! Alicia!
Yeah, I don't like seeing good people get hurt. I hate that whole, like, you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet type of mentality when it comes to things like natural disasters. That sucks. There's no getting around that nobody deserves to have their house just burnt down by nature. But there are some people that I hate seeing it to less than others. I know what you mean. I would like to advise Hollywood celebrities to stop trying to take the spotlight here. This is not your time. You can buy another house. Most of you. I don't know how James Woods is doing. I felt real bad for him, man. That shit was fucked up. But just watching, like a lot of these celebrities be like, I'm gonna lose I evacuate. I'm like, hey, shut up. We hate you. We're trying to feel sorry for real people right now, who can't just take another $1 million out of the bank account and get themselves a new nice ass house. Just like when anything happens, celebrities. New rule for actors and actresses. Shut the fuck up. Unless you've already lost it. I'll give you that. If you actually have lost some shit. But I've got like celebrities on the show tonight like, I had to evacuate. At the same time that liberals are making fun of James Woods, who had his shit just fucking destroyed. I like, it's never fails to impress me how quickly the people who are supposed to be the best among us, the smartest, the best among us, become bloodthirsty fucking animals. as soon as they get an opportunity to. Oh, we shouldn't politicize this. Oh, was the Texas freeze not politicized? How about the hurricanes this year when you told FEMA to not go to houses with Trump signs? Was that political? You're lucky we're better than you. Or Trump would ignore your entire state burning. And now a taste of things to come.
And now for a taste of things to come.
In our first videos of the evening, we'll be going over the terrible things, the apocalyptic, horrible things happening over in California. My only, the only thing I really wanted to get destroyed out there was Adrastia. Aww. And she finally got online today and confirmed she's not dead or homeless, and that sucks. But then again, after we go through the fire footage and other things going on, we have Mayor URL out there. That happened while I was taking a nap, you dumb bitch. Then we are going to do a little politics. We're going to meet with Brandon Johnson, mayor of Chicago, and watch him cope hard. We have some migrant issues to go over, and then a few trans issues. Going to get all the issues right out of the way. We have Fats, and top flight security man thinks he's a motherfucking cop. Now, I was watching this shit with Amos Moses and the homie DJ today. Blew our minds, man. We were sitting there like, I'd shoot that motherfucker. And I think you guys are going to feel the same way. I know it's a good video when it makes me want to kill somebody. Those darn white people will follow that, and then we go around the world to Great Britain and Mexico before coming back and watching a sidewalk argument, women's rage, and an entitled teen gets tased, and a felony, courtesy of our man Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for the drop. I know you did this a minute ago, but I really needed it tonight. Thank you very, very much. And that is just the first half of the show, ladies and gentlemen. There is not another show like this. This is the greatest live animated clip show that you can catch for free on social media. Nothing like it anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. There was one guy trying to do something like it, and I ran him off the internet with his tail between his legs. He plays Fallout in front of 20 people now. Don't be that guy. Go to streamelements.com/, link in the description. My Ko-Fi. Very important, that Ko-Fi. And of course, those Rumble rants. That's what keeps us going. What is up, my friends? Checking out the chat. Who's over there right now in the YouTube chat? Sandwich, of course. Spirit. Tubes for days. Boggio61 says, they knock God so much, he sent them fire and brimstone. Yeah. That's what happened. I don't like to put God on natural disasters, though, because shit happens in Texas all the damn time. I might hit that shotgun might pepper me, you know what I mean? I'm not a great person. Devil Pup says, don't forget the looters. Oh, I didn't. I have a couple of looter videos, too. Don't worry, we won't forget the people that should be immediately one bullet to the fucking head. If we catch you looting after a disaster, it should be legal to pop you in the head like a third world country in the middle of the fucking street. Just my opinion. Sorry if it's unpopular. I have a feeling that it will be popular amongst everybody except for one chocolate-colored group of people who do all the looting. And I'm sorry about that. But y'all need to know when not to fuck around. Popping over to Rumble. American Dream for $1 says, show me some funny cartoon, man. What, you want to see my penis? Funny for $1? Okay. I got a buck worth of funny here.
I have a question. Can you please explain to me how invading Panama and Greenland and threatening Canada and Mexico and renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America helps gas and grocery prices?
Bitch, if we took over all that shit, your gas and grocery prices would be almost non-existent. That's how. You fucking tard. That's all I got for you this early in the show. Sorry about that. And hey, our friend Rybread came in for 5 saying, my Notre Dame Irish are in the national championship. Sorry, JJ. JJ Stoner's, I'm sorry to hear. What was he? He's a Penn State guy, right? Sorry, JJ. We know. Hey, you know what? I'm from the home of the Houston Texans. I know how you feel. Then JJ would probably respond, Texans, they never got close. And you'd be right. You'd be right about that. So then I would switch it to be like, hey, man, I'm a Winnipeg Jets fan. I know how you feel. Xander Cruz, good to see you out there. Spruce Goose. Sam says, Canada and Greenland has a ton of oil, you goofy hoe. Yeah, they don't understand things. They're already trying to blame, like, the fires on Trump. Why isn't President Trump saving us from the fires? I'm like, this motherfucker ain't president yet. Why hasn't he done more? Look, I don't know what season 4 of The Boys has you believing, but this nigga is not actually Highlander. Can't just run in there and save you. Maybe you should ask your queer female lesbian mayor about... I guess female's the only type of lesbian there is, but why don't you ask your queer female woman of color mayor who was in Africa when this fire started and has sold off all of your and defunded all of your fire resources, and you live right next to a fucking ocean. You can't get no pumps out there and some pipes. That's the best we got? Oh, it's no... Yeah, like Trump ain't no fucking water wizard. He's not a water bender, bitch. What are you... We're gonna hear some wild shit in the show tonight, man. These liberals are out of their fucking minds. But you know what? They're under a lot of stress right now because, as we all know, when there's no Republican to blame, they blaming Republicans was their only move. They don't know how to put out a fire. They're like, these fucking Republicans... Oh, there aren't any. Mayor, Democrat. Governor, Democrat. President, Democrat. Now they're down to, like, imagining what it would be. Imagine how bad it would be if Trump was president. Fuck you. These people are... I don't want any part of America to burn. There's lots of good people on the ground over there. But damn, man, why did somewhere have to catch fire that deserves it so bad? You know, it makes it really hard. Makes it really fucking hard. But, you know, that's the difference between me and people like, you know, the guy I know in Colorado who thought it was funny to make fun of Texas during a freeze. We're better than you. And when it comes down to it, and the choice is continue the cycle of bullshit or be better, our side is better. Consistently. You don't see Republicans running around doing backflips that something's happening to California, even though we hate you as a state. Not as a people. I know there's a lot of Republicans. You know, there's a lot of good people out there. Not just red and blue, just good people. But we don't do that. We try not to do that. The temptation is there, not gonna lie. Jeremy Carroll says, I think maybe they have a Republican school board guy. Probably his fault, AP. Yeah, they're gonna have to find some city councilman, call him a Nazi, say he started the fires. Devil Pup says, exactly. They keep highlighting Paris Hilton. Yes! I don't care if Paris Hilton had to snatch her puppies and run. Hey, imagine Wheels Abbott trying to work that wheelchair on a sheet of ice. It's pretty funny. That was pretty funny. But, you know, I think Ted Cruz had the best idea, man. Like, look, I hated on him a lot. But when I was hating on him, I was like, I'd be in Cancun right now if I could, too. What do we expect Ted Cruz to do? Come down here and karate chop ice with his bare hands? I did. I fucking did. Everyone must suffer who represents us, goddammit. That was my opinion during the ice storm. No Cancun for you. Lost Chaos Synthesizer says, if you always have fires, maybe don't cut your fire protection. Yeah. California and Colorado. I shit on that dude every year when Colorado catches on fire. I'm like, how's those fires? Did your government stop that? How's that blue state working out for you? Maestro Mike says, you don't see Trump supporters on a beach or Rachel barking and fill the void, waiting for something to yell back. Rachel Maddow. God, I should have got some Rachel Maddow footage. I'd love to hear how she's blaming Trump or Republicans for this somehow. It's a fucking disaster. But after that, we got plenty of stuff to do too. So it's not. I like how they think the first thing Trump does is going to be all he does. Oh, how does the Gulf of America bring down grocery prices? It doesn't. It just sends a message. Teal for 5 says, what's cracking, cartoon man? Just chilling. My hometown's on fire again. And I'm getting a yearly reminder that I don't hate California enough. I want to leave, but parasites won't let me leave. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's difficult just to pick up and leave somewhere. People always say, you know, just get up and go, get up and go. It's not that fucking easy. I can't just get up and go. I got a child here. What if something happened and say, I'm stuck? I got a mother who she wouldn't appreciate it, but I'd call her elderly. She's in her 60s at this point. Can't just pick up and leave her all by her fucking lonesome down here. I'm stuck. That's why when Leaf says, you know, well, why don't you move to Canada? I'm like, yeah, I can't. You're the one with no attachments and footloose and fancy free. I have a house and vehicles and all kinds of shit. Like, I can't just up and move to Canada. Like, you can up and pack 7 bags and a couple of boxes and move your ass to Texas. And Gulf of America just sounds cool. That's true. I need to get that winner take it all footage for whenever we bring it up. 1 hour after we rename that motherfucker, I'm gonna be out there on my wave runner. Winner takes it all. Bet your ass. Johnny Fireball, friendly reminder: most of the water in California is owned by a yes. I was watching a video today on who owns most of the water and who stole most of the water from California. Well, bought it. Salty Grower says, why do we need to bring down grocery prices? Best economy of all time. That is the champion fucking answer I'm going to give these cocksuckers. No, you're right. We're in the best economy of all time. Why do we have to bring down grocery prices? We can just rename shit and conquer. That's what you do when everything's fine. You start a war. Let's start some wars. Teddy Feldman throws a knife and says, it's a coming. Oh, I know what's coming now. What's coming next, Pablo? This probably won't be great for you, but I don't want him to know what's coming there. Ha! That was mine. That was just a little fake out for it. Lock on Stratus says, picking up and moving is easier said than done. Yeah, it is not an easy thing to do. It is a giant pain in the ass among other terrible misfortunes. And a lot of people in California are going to have to do that, but I have one request. Don't move to Texas. We don't want you here. Because you've shown that when you move here, you will continue voting blue on some principle that you have, even though voting blue is what did to your old home what happened to your old home. So people move here and they're like, I love Texas, but I'm going to continue to vote blue because I'm not a racist Republican. We don't want our state to turn into shit like yours did. I'm not talking about the fires. I'm talking about the crime, by the way. Saber says that water stuff's a bit more complex than just one dude owning it all. That video is put out by leftists trying to shift blame. Still interesting stuff. There wasn't a lot of factually wrong shit, but yeah, they're trying to imply a lot of intent there. There's a lot of blame to go around, my friend, in this one. It was, I don't understand how we don't have just pipes in the ocean. So, oh yeah, because we're gonna hurt us like some stupid little fish. Liberals were more concerned with protecting a fucking fish that lives everywhere else as well than they were about preparing for a giant fucking fire. A giant fire which was predicted by everyone from Donald Trump to Joe Rogan. I watched them talking about it on Rogan earlier today where they were saying, man, LA has just gotten lucky. Just lucky. If the winds hit the right way and there's a fire, it's going to burn all the way to the ocean, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And liberals laughed and said Joe Rogan, king of misinformation. Mr. Yes says it won't be long until the fire becomes a race issue. Oh yeah, they're gonna start screaming for it. They're gonna, well, you know who's really impacted by the fire is the vulnerable queer and LGBTQ BIPOC. What are they? They got new names all the fucking time, and all those names are stupid. Can they do something besides an anagram? Everything's got it because I don't even know. These people are terrible at naming things. Let me go check on what Laura's doing. That reminds me. Oh, nothing. She's no longer posting in public. Somebody has taken her voice away again. I wonder what spooked her. 11:25 p.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I am Adonis Paul, your your entertainment director, bringing you the greatest live animated clip show in the history of the internet. Late Night with Adonis Paul. Please remember, this show is not easy or cheap. I just make it look that way. StreamElements.com/link in the description. My Ko-Fi and those Rumble rants, much appreciated. Sit back and enjoy. Should I put hits out on the chat? First chat to get to $400? I'll kill the other chat. I'm glad I'm not the only one that can't stop looking at that bitch's walls. Oh, Paul Rollrock can't help you now. Well, let's get on with it, ladies and gentlemen. In the first video, we have a very sad situation. James Woods' mansion. Hear it from his own words.
I'm 77 years old, man. I can't walk up these hills. It's like Mount Everest there. It's like, pretty steep. So, it's just, I posted this on X, but
apparently the person I got this video from thinks it's great that his house burned down because he's on a different side of an international conflict than them.
Sarah was on with her 8-year-old niece last night. And she came out. I'm sorry. Just, one day you're swimming in the pool and the next day it's all gone. But she came out with her little...
Well, I'm pretty sure the pool is still there. There's just nothing else.
Yeti.
It's probably covered in shit.
Piggy bank. for us to rebuild our house.
Oh my gosh. James Woods, we all hope that you will be able to rebuild your health.
Liberals are laughing at that. He actually lost everything. Not just Paris Hilton that they're fawning for, who had to evacuate. Not the Kardashians who had to evacuate, but everything's probably going to be fine. No. This guy lost it all. I'm sure James Woods has more money. He's got insurance or whatever. He's going to made partial, I wouldn't say whole. They're laughing at this shit.
Maybe starting with that little Yeti
Feels bad, man.
piggy bank, and we're just glad that
Do you see me laughing? I could take this opportunity to be like, fuck you, California. Real easy.
you're okay
Because we're better than you.
and your wife is okay.
I'm sorry.
You have your
I'm
lives.
usually.
Yeah, no,
I
I mean,
thought-
this is
I thought-
real and it's raw.
I thought I
and
would
you,
be stronger than this.
you don't need, you are, you know what? It's strength is not measured by whether, you hold in crying or not.
The left is full of cynics and denial. We're open cynics. We'll just be cynical. They're all toxic positivity people. They're all the worst, scummiest, dirtiest, stinkiest people you've ever fucking met. With big smiles on their face, passing out rainbows, and just, it's horrific.
Strength is what you are doing now.
They only care about them. We care about America. We care about them too. That's the difference between us.
And helping your neighbors and shining a light on the great, amazing work of all those firefighters and emergency crews out there. You have
they're
so much
great.
strength, and
They're
we
great.
appreciate you coming on to reflect what so many others just like you are experiencing in that raw emotion right now. We wish you the best, you and your wife, as you rebuild your lives. So many people are doing that right now and trying to process what's going on. So, James, and also keep us posted on your 94-year-old neighbor and everything going there. We're going to continue to talk, and we wish you the very
He's
best.
okay.
I'm sorry. James, I want you to be okay. I want your whole family to be okay. But I'm not going to lie. I'll never forget that time you spazzed out over tickets.
Sweetie, just calm, okay?
Of course.
I gave Kevin Dillon some tickets to here to the Palace, some comp shit, and James Woods freaked the fuck out, man.
Holy shit, it's Woods.
Hey, Drama, it's Jimmy Woods.
Hello?
Hey, Drama. Hey, it's Jimmy Woods. I need my tickets.
What tickets, Jimmy?
We wouldn't have done this to him if we knew his house was going to burn down.
Drama. Look, I got a big day for the, I gotta get a facial. Just give me the fucking tickets.
No.
How about you got 5 seconds to give me my fucking tickets?
James, it's okay. Don't worry. It's going to be okay.
5.
I'll give you new comps.
Or what? You gonna huff and puff and blow the house down?
How about I'm gonna knock this fucking door down and come in there and shove your head up Turtle's ass?
Okay, James, that's enough. That's enough. Doesn't need to get violent. I was watching this old movie about boarding school people with Chuck Mangione, and he said you should invite Kevin Dillon down because, he doesn't have anything to do these days. I didn't mean to offend. I didn't mean to put a rift out there. Ladies and gentlemen, James Woods is not the only one experiencing some terrible things right now. California is turning on their Democrats, unfortunately.
Hollywood is unleashing fury on Los Angeles' Democratic leadership as wildfires rage across the Pacific Palisades, claiming lives and destroying iconic homes. Actress Sarah Michelle Gellar led the charge, blasting Mayor Karen Bass on Instagram for the city's failure to manage evacuations.
Manage evacuations, have water,
Geller tagged Bass, writing, "You want everyone to evacuate, yet there's complete gridlock, and not one traffic cop on the roads helping." Actor James Woods, who lost his home, went further, blaming liberal idiots like Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass for what he
Sandwich, I play whatever comes to mind first. I don't know what to tell you. It's an improvised show, buddy.
called disastrous
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose.
Fire management. Sharing a heartbreaking photo of his former home engulfed in flames, Woods wrote, "It tests your soul, losing everything at once." Meanwhile, actress Sarah Foster didn't hold back, slamming high taxes and
You had a good run, though. I mean, you went through, you're probably in your 60s or something now, and first disaster. Not bad. Dead Game 47 for 10 says, "Hey, shit happens. I feel for the good ones in that hellscape, but it was intentional." Thanks, AP, and a salute. Well, thank you very much, Dead Game.
Alleged mismanagement. She accused leaders of neglecting fire hydrants and vegetation clearance while focusing on far-left policies. Bass and Newsom resign. "Your policies have ruined our state and our party," she demanded. Even former Dancing with the Stars pro Val Schmerkovsky joined the outrage, questioning how California's fifth largest economy could leave firefighters battling blazes with inadequate water pressure.
Oh, there's an answer for that. They wanted to save a little fishy.
The devastation has touched countless lives, including Paris Hilton, who watched her Malibu beachfront home burn on TV. Billy Crystal and his wife Janice lost their home of 45 years. This fiery crisis has turned Hollywood's spotlight on leadership failures, and the fallout is just beginning.
Oh, are the people in Hollywood starting to feel, like we do? Like they can be touched by their leadership failing? But come on, guys. Maybe the mayor's not just a big, dumb fucking lesbian.
Build stronger than ever. Right now, if you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
After 4 years of President Bumblefuck, Donald Trump made 2 flubs, and they started saying he had dementia. Meanwhile, this bitch, who was vacationing over in Ghana, over in Africa, with her people, in Wakanda, trying to find T'Challa, trying to get some of that vibranium. LA burned. Now, hey, you didn't know that was going to happen. That's fine. I understand that. Couldn't say a word when you were confronted by news crews. Not one thing. Just, you don't owe anyone a fucking word. And now when you do give them your pre-written words.
Ever. Right now, if you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
I don't know. I think they'll still vote Democrat. I think the Democrats have made it into a moral issue where if you vote red, it means it doesn't mean that Republicans are more responsible. It means that you're an evil racist Nazi and you have to die. You have to be expelled from society. Hopefully this will be an opportunity for a lot of these fucks to move away from LA. LA has a culture. Hollywood has a culture. It's a very small place that has its own little culture and belief system to fit in. And it exports that en masse to the rest of the country at a rate that not even a super virus could keep up with. I hope a lot of those people get away from that culture, live somewhere else, and then start saying reasonable things.
Now, if you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
This is the level of competence that Californians have to look forward to during this disaster. Let's ask Gavin Newsom what's up. He's the governor after all. He's on the ground.
What is the situation with the water? Obviously, in Palisades, ran out last night in the hydrants. I was talking to the firefighter in this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
The local folks are trying to figure that out. I mean, just when you have a system that's not dissimilar to what we've seen in other extraordinarily large-scale fires, whether it be pipe, electricity, or whether it just be the complete overwhelm of the system. I mean, those hydrants are typical for 2 or 3 fires, maybe 1 fire. You have something at this scale, but again, that's going to be determined by the local.
Yeah, no. We're going to find out that's a lie. We're going to find out they were insufficient for one small fire. First day of these fires, hydrants run out. Hydrants were empty, Gavin. But if you're going to confront the governor, please, I mean, don't go over the top and be such a silly bitch about it that I'm going to make fun of you for it.
Governor, you got a second? Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me.
I fucking hate your little media play that you're making right now. I know that's what Gavin Newsom is doing, is down here taking photo ops and shit. This is a million times more aggravating to me. I didn't see it all, but just the beginning I saw made me cringe so hard I downloaded it and went somewhere else.
You're gonna do. I'm not gonna hurt him. I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
You want him to put you on the phone with the president of the United States. I believe you may be asking for a little too much.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the call.
Why is the president not taking your call?
Because it's not going through.
Why?
Because he doesn't have cellular service, ma'am.
I have to get cell service.
So let's get it. Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
We can't call the president from here because he doesn't have service here, ma'am. I know you want to be like a viral star or something, but you're being really annoying and unreasonable. Get the fuck out of there.
I appreciate it. I'm doing that right now, and it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance, and to help you. I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry, especially for your daughter. I have 4 kids. Losing the school.
Everyone who went to school there, they lost their homes. They lost 2 homes because they were living in one and building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
We're getting...
Funny how these reporters can go to your house. They can go to your house when your house gets blown down, not give a fuck. Stand right out there and be like, yeah, this hurricane was terrible. These damn Republican policies down here in the South, that's why the hurricanes keep coming. Oh, the global warming. Look at the emotion when something touches them.
We're getting the resources to help rebuild.
Why was there no water in the hydrants, Governor?
That's all literally...
Is it going to be different next time?
It has to be. Has to be. Of course.
What are you going to do?
I'm doing
to
everything
fill the hydrants. I would fill them up personally, you know that.
I literally have.
I would fill up the hydrants myself.
Oh, look at fucking Mother Teresa Karen over here. Shut up. I personally would cry into every hydrant until it was full. Gavin Newsom, why were the hydrants empty? Why is my child's school burnt out? Let us call the president together. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can.
But you're not. I see the
fucking political theater.
Do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including...
Got ASAC Schrader back here protecting him, though. Glad you got up out that hole.
Making sure people
I'd
are
like
safe.
to make sure you do. Can I have an opportunity?
Last I saw him, he got shot by white power guys.
To at least tell people you're doing what you're saying you're doing? Could somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact information?
I hate Gavin Newsom. I hate all of the failures of infrastructure that allowed this to happen. I hate that he faked being on the phone with Biden. Don't be the type of person I hate more than that. But hey, there are worse people out there. They're lighting their own fucking fires now.
We're at 302 Pico, and people are lighting fires now.
That's right, because, when the bums start to see the rich people's shit burning, they're going to start just burning everything else.
You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire, and they're actually, the trees caught fire, and then the palms are catching fire, so civilians are now lighting.
Oh, fuck off. She caught him in a fucking lie, yeah? If Rosie O'Donnell catches somebody in a lie, it's still going to be fucking annoying, because Rosie O'Donnell is an annoying fucking cunt. That woman is an annoying fucking cunt, playing political theater, trying to make a goddamn career off of a disaster. And you were the one in here last night disciplining everybody. I better not hear anyone making fun of California. So fuck that bitch. I already knew Gavin Newsom was a scumbag. Now I know they're both fucking scumbags.
Fires.
I'm sorry, man. It's a tough time for everybody. You all capped me though.
Down in the so-called, flats around San.
Sandwich always want one person to be good. No, we're surrounded by assholes. Everyone's a piece of shit now.
Monica, Venice.
Like I like that you have this hope that there will always be at least one person in the situation that isn't a total piece of shit. But this is California, bud.
Civilians are now lighting fires down in the so-called, flats around Santa Monica, Venice.
You better believe that whore's gonna try to hawk tour that shit. She's gonna be like, I was there. I was the one who confronted Gavin Newsom.
So, be safe out there. Fire department.
No, we need a better video to play every time he tries to run from something. We need a better one. Not a bitch that I hate that much.
Department's been dispatched.
We just disagree on that, man. Look, stupid people can also expose things. I do it all the time.
We don't have enough water to put this thing out.
They don't really try hard to hide it anymore.
But we're supposedly on the way.
I say hate. Salmon says hate. I say hate though. We have a split decision on that lady. Salmon's going with hate. I'm going with hate. But we do have to move on. I've learned not to get drug into the weeds with these types of things. Oh, me and Sandwich are going to be friends for a long time to disagree on a lot of stupid people. But we won't disagree that anyone looting in a disaster deserves to be dragged out in the street and have a bullet put in their fucking head. Ah, yes. The usual suspects. Why is it whenever we say things like, we should just kill looters, the only ones who get offended are black people? Just curious, is that your TV there, Jerome? He doesn't look distraught. They're grabbing just dumpsters. I've heard stories of like tens of people rolling up on a block in the Palisades and just knocking down doors and shit. I really wish I could find a better version of that video. I couldn't find it out there. I found it on Twitter, and then it was somebody filming their television. And then I couldn't find it anywhere else, because they probably pulled this story. Now I see some questions in the chat. Why is no one stopping them?
Let's go to KCAL News reporter Madison Keeby. She continues our live fire coverage from West Hollywood, where the Sunset Fire is burning. Madison?
Yeah, I'm just off of Hollywood Boulevard in one of those mandatory evacuation zones, talking to homeowners who haven't left yet. You can hear those water drops, the helicopter.
Like, they should suspend punishment for killing looters. That would discourage it. We will seek the maximum penalty. No, you should be drug out in the middle of the street and have a bullet put in your fucking head. Now, I can say that about a lot of crimes. But never will we agree about it more than looting after a natural disaster. The left, the right, the pedophile-loving rainbow people, even some of them will be like, yeah, you dirty looter motherfuckers.
Helicopters moving in to fight this fire ahead. On this street, it's still pretty quiet, but there are concerns from homeowners about leaving because of looters. In fact, Los Angeles police has 2 cruisers here. There's someone detained in the back of the car, caught in the act of looting some of the homes up this curve here. It's why homeowners tell me they're afraid to leave right now. In fact, our camera...
Afraid to leave their homes. Because if the fire misses their home, they'll come back to a home that's been completely picked clean by the local parasite population.
Saw 3 men on scooters immediately.
You better believe it. Whenever there's a natural disaster, black people look at that shit like Christmas.
Turn around when they
time to go loot. Power's out.
Saw police. I talked to one homeowner who says she thinks she's going to be leaving soon, but wanted to make sure her house was as safe as she could, spraying a water hose all over it, hoping that it's enough.
8-second delay.
Okay, so now we're turning around here. The fire department actually just...
They're like, we're not ready with that clip.
Came. They're at this home here.
I can tell you what happened there. They're like, we don't have that clip ready.
There's
Keep talking.
There's an engine that's come up this street. And
there's fire people at places where there's fires. We're just talking until the crew in the booth gets the clip ready.
And these firefighters are actively trying to get into the backyard of a home on the street. We're on Stanley Avenue, just off of Hollywood Boulevard here. They've just been given permission by the homeowner through this electronic keypad here to go in.
Oh, the LA riots was nothing but looting. That's all it was big loot fest.
To the gate. And they're
wasn't even a natural disaster. They started with the looting. It was a beautiful day.
Going in there to the backyard on the other side of this home to give you an idea of where this fire is in the hills. We've seen flames tonight.
Yeah, I want to know what the Korean population's doing right now.
It's also
that's the real story, man. Fire Radio Korea back up.
The main area that we've seen those helicopters making those drops here. Homeowners tell me that they started hearing those about 2 hours ago, and the smoke has been here for about 3 hours. So we started this hit with saying the street was relatively quiet and homeowners were concerned about looters. Now with the addition of this engine and those firefighters trying to get into the backyard, it's clear that the fire in some capacity may be better reachable from these backyards because these homes are extremely large. So I'm going to send it back to you, and we're going to find out more on where exactly this.
Funny how Democrats are all eat the rich, then a bunch of rich people's houses burn down. They're like, oh no, it's the worst disaster in human history. At least be consistent.
Fire is in relation to this.
We meant rich Republicans. Oh, you meant middle class people.
Block.
Back with you a little bit later. Thank you so much, Madison, for that. And it's good to let our viewers know that LAPD not taking
there. Now we have the clip. They got the camera up.
Any chances if you are seen in an area where you shouldn't be, you will be arrested, as we saw in Madison's report. Let's go to Mike Rogers on the desk.
Should be fucking shot. Looters should be shot like the scum they are, right there in the street. No apologies to their fucking family. Whitney Cummings had to leave. Now she's coming and going. I'm terribly sorry about that joke.
So I am evacuating my home, and it's so hard to leave the podcast studio behind. I know that's sounds insane, but
I'd be pissed if I had to leave my computer too. That'd be the one thing I ran out with. Ginger, you're on your own.
I have everything, you know.
Like, you got legs, man. The PC doesn't.
Like my son's birth certificate, but just to leave all this,
that's why ARC saved data.
Podcast studio is such a big deal to me because it connected me to so many of you guys, and just to give you an idea, this is the podcast studio, and then I don't know if
you know what makes me feel like you don't need to be doing this? The fact that there's a giant fucking epic fire closing in on you.
You can see.
Oh yeah, wait, I don't got too much bad shit to say about Whitney Cummings. She's been annoying, but then she kicked him in the dick a few weeks ago, didn't she?
So it's pretty close, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna lose, but it's weirdly you really find out what matters to you when you have to evacuate. I'm not taking the cameras.
And she's finding out that her stuff is what matters.
Just taking little trinkets and stuff that you guys gave me at shows, and
you gotta wonder about these people though. People that have precious little time to pack up and get out everything they can, and they're still I need a few minutes. I need to vlog. Well, I hope everything's okay, Whitney. Stop being so Adrastia-like and get your shit and get out. And now we move on to politics, as if the rest of that shit wasn't political. Brandon Johnson of Chicago. He sees the mayor of LA catching some shit, and he's like, hold my beer.
Recent polls show 76% of those surveyed say Chicago would be better off with a different mayor. How do you convince them otherwise?
Well, look, the people of Chicago elected me to invest in people. In every single category, as it relates to investments, they're up.
Did you hear the question, bitch?
Recent polls show 76% of those surveyed say Chicago would be better off with a different mayor.
That's three quarters of everyone in Chicago says you need to go. What do you say to that?
How do you convince them otherwise?
Well, look, the people of Chicago elected me to invest in people.
Okay, clean. It seems like you're not really doing that.
In every single category, as it relates to investments, they're up. I actually am humbled.
What?
that the people of Chicago believe in my administration enough to have greater expectations than any other administration.
It makes me feel good. It puts me in my place to know that people have expectations that are higher than that which I can provide as your leader.
That's what leadership looks like, and I'm humbled to do it.
That's what leadership looks like. Having completely going beneath the low bar.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that there's greater expectations? I don't know where I hear that. Because, and then the feedback instead is that the polling is poor. So how do I don't know how you interpret it that way.
Well, because maybe because I'm a middle child.
Oh, the Kamala, nice, yes. Are you a middle child? Are you from a middle class family? Yeah. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Mr. Johnson. He swerved it. I could have sworn he was going to say you was from a middle-class family. But you a middle child, Mr. Fauxhawk.
Maybe it's because I'm a Bears fan. By the way, the Bears are undefeated in 2025, so we're off to a great start.
It doesn't have anything
Here's
to do
what I'm
with...
saying, though. Look, the people of Chicago voted for me.
He's like, this is really your fault for voting me in, dumbasses.
To invest in them, and that's exactly what we've done.
Well, it doesn't seem like your investments have paid off. Crime is up, the economy is down, and nobody has faith in you as a leader. Go fuck yourself, Brandon Johnson. But do you know who loves to fuck themselves?
You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
Trans issues. The people who love to fuck themselves most of all. StreamElements.com/, link in the description. My Ko-Fi. And of course those Rumble chats. They make sure we can keep this show on the air. I almost didn't come to work tonight, believe it or not. Completely passed out. I'm on a lot of medication now. But I came in for you, ladies and gentlemen, because I love you. That's true. Show me some love back at StreamElements.com/, link in the description. My Ko-Fi. And of course, Rumble chat. And now this fucking fat...
responses, especially the little video I posted about my counting the bath.
We'll put on More Than a Woman for you, because I think you're about 6 inches more than a woman.
Bathrooms I used in counting the times I used the restroom in Florida. And here's the...
You know what women don't do? Document what bathrooms they go to, because they get off on invading people's privacy that bad.
The thing that baffles me, I've been a public trans woman for a long time. I've even been on I've been on TV and in town halls and all kinds, spoken all...
Now you're a famous queer. Famous for dressing like a girl and taking dick up the ass. You can get famous for that now.
Kinds of crowds, and I have talked so much about bathrooms over the years, because the people who...
You know what women don't do? Color their eyebrows.
Hate trans people seem to be really freaking obsessed with bathrooms.
Oh, no. It's not about bathrooms. You want to know why I hate trans people? Because the only two groups in my entire life who have told me I have to believe complete fictional bullshit, or I'm a terrible person fundamentally and they are going to come after me, are the church and the trans community.
There's all of these comments being like, why are you so obsessed with bathrooms? Why are you always talking about... I really would like to not talk about bathrooms. It's a dull topic.
Then you should stop. You should shut the fuck up, but I don't think you can. Also, you look like Daniel Larson. A lot.
Honestly. But y'all you're really obsessed, but... Here's the thing, there's all kinds of people threatening violence. They're like, if I saw you in the bathroom, I'd, knock your teeth out and all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, I hear a lot of that from your side, too. That you'll kill people, and you do. Yeah, it's funny enough.
I'm sure you've seen them.
Yeah, I'm sure that no trans people can be caught on Twitter making just open threats to do terrible things, telling people to die, shit like that.
If you've been on the internet. But the thing is, I'm not a new trans woman. I started transitioning in 2007. By all accounts, I'm a trans elder. And
you're a proto-queer.
Not that it's hard to become a trans elder, but... And I have... I'm a human being, and I have to, do bodily functions, sometimes several times a day. And I've been using women's rooms successfully as a woman since 2007, all over this great country of ours. And the thing is, I have had exactly 0 incidents.
Mission Creep says, Godspeed, AP. Here's a measly 5. Shitter's full over here. Merry Christmas. Shitter's full.
No.
Looks like this guy won't be using your outhouse?
No problems. Ever. And I'm 6'4". Like I am proud to be trans. I am just a woman, but I don't care if people know I'm trans or not. And by and large, my experience in restrooms is that almost all of the women I have encountered in restrooms, many of which I have...
You intimidate them.
...had to wait in long lines for, like, you do, are quite friendly. Like, they, if anything, they, like, ask me about my clothes and my makeup, and, like, I just want to go pee and get out, so, like, seriously... Actually, no, I've never had a problem with any...
What are you complaining about then, fuckface? What are you wasting our time complaining about then?
Anyone in real life? I've never had anyone tell me they had a problem in real life. I've never even had anyone act like they might be having a problem they don't want to talk about in real life. In real life, using the restroom as a trans woman... For me...
Oh, you're finding out real life is different than the internet?
At least my own experience.
Yeah, that's true. Elder queer.
It's basically a non-issue. Like, the only people who seem to have a problem with me using the bathroom are people on the internet.
Yeah, because people in real life will lose their jobs if they say anything about it.
I don't know what to say, man.
The internet is now the only arbiter of truth. That's why you don't hear very much of it where you go.
Get a hobby. Like, go protect people from real...
I have a hobby. I compost super rich soil and save it for spring. What? Nobody else does that? Trans issues. Please shave my dong.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Well, how can I help you?
Came to get a manzillion.
Okay. Do you know who you booked?
What is that? A manzillia?
That little sweet little thing, Ashley, little 19-year-old.
That little sweet little... He wants that little sweet little thing, Ashley, the 19-year-old. He's got to have the youngest female shave his dick.
Okay. All right. Let me. Okay. So, I'm gonna be waxing you today. Okay.
No. Where's Ashley?
No. Where is Ashley? This queen got an attitude.
Ashley, so she only waxes like...
Look, Frozen's not going to let some nice little girl wax your balls, sir.
She doesn't do like manzillions and stuff because she's not comfortable with waxing men?
No.
Okay.
So, I can be her first?
No, I mean like, I can wax you. I can wax you.
No. I can be her first.
Okay, well, she has to have some training, but...
I can be her first. Oh, that doesn't sound creepy as fuck.
Like, that's something, like, she's not comfortable with. Like, she, you know, I don't want her to put, like, anybody in that weird position.
Yeah. No, I booked with Ashley.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Ashley she's denying you service because you're a giant weird black pervert.
You're gonna see Ashley today. You're gonna see me. I promise, it's not gonna feel bad and stuff. Like, have you ever had a Menzillion done before?
No.
Okay, why did you want to do a Menzillion?
Because the little cute little thing named Ashley.
Okay.
I want a little girl to shave my asshole.
Yeah, she's not gonna be waxing you today. I'll be waxing you.
Yeah, not getting waxed by a man.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
No
well, okay. Well,
no man.
We can cancel your appointment.
But what about Ashley?
No.
Listen, rapist pervert. Take a hint.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Take care.
Nice try, perv. Yeah, that thing that never happens keeps seeming to happen.
You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
You guys ready to see somebody that you're gonna want to shoot?
Ask you one last time, are you refusing to leave the property or identify your residency?
I'm about to go to the store.
Okay, so go. Get moving.
Is this that same damn training? And voices are too similar.
Ask you one last time, are you refusing to leave the property or identify your residency?
So we got Top Flight Security out here. We got Opie from Top Flight Security out here bothering people in their own fucking complex.
I go to the store.
Okay, so go. Get moving. If I see you back on property, you'll be detained.
Motherfucker, first of all, I live here. I'm not answering any fucking questions for you, you piece of shit. And if you touch my fucking car, I will beat you into the fucking ground.
You do not live on property. You refuse to identify. And you're refusing to leave.
Who are you, dude?
Property security, it's what we're here for.
You haven't identified yourself.
I'm property security. I'm with Front Range Patrol,
Yeah, I don't know
33.
What's your name?
I don't have to give you my name. I'm not a
What's your
police
name?
officer. You don't pay my paycheck.
I don't have to
My
give you- I don't
your
have to give
taxes
you- I
don't
don't
do
have to
nothing
give you
about
my
me,
name.
but your taxes have nothing to do with
I
me.
don't
I don't
have to
have to
Yeah, same for me. I don't have to tell you anything. You're not a cop. You're a security boy. And if I have a right to be here, I don't have to tell you shit. All fucking with me is gonna do for you is get your ass kicked or get you fired.
Give you my name, dude.
Okay, so I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle now, man. I'm not going to do this with you tonight.
You're going to open my vehicle?
Absolutely.
And that's the point where this motherfucker deserves to get a bullet directly in his head.
I need you to step out of the vehicle now, man.
I need you to step out of the vehicle. What? You're not a cop. I'm not stepping out of shit. And you deserve to get something sharp and hot and fast needs to go right through your throat right now. Holy shit.
I'm not a police officer. You don't pay my pay.
I'm not a police. He acknowledges he's not a police officer.
Check my taxes don't do nothing about me, but your taxes have nothing to do with me.
I don't have to give you my name, dude.
Okay, so I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle now, man. I'm not going to do this with you tonight.
You're going to open my vehicle?
Absolutely. You're on private property. You're refusing to identify, and you're refusing to leave private property. Okay, what unit?
Oh, hell no.
What unit?
I live here.
So I can advise property management.
Who are you, dude?
Who on their property is acting like an absolute child. Making threats.
Making threats?
Yeah, you told me, do you really want to do this?
Hit me with that taser and see what happens to you. Security boy. I do live here. I don't have to identify shit. You touch me with that taser, you're going to jail.
This right now, when I simply asked you to...
At best, you're going to jail. At worst, I'm going to fucking defend my life. Which means I'm taking yours.
Turn the music down and stop smoking in the parking garage.
I turned it down.
As far as I'm concerned, that's a threat.
I turned it down.
And I also advised you that you need to identify yourself.
And you open
or
my
at
door.
the very...
You know, Sandwich, a lot of times we argue, but this time you're right. I'm wrong. Slow it down. KO him. And then drop your sack in his mouth. And take a picture.
Yeah, because you're on private property.
You're right. Sometimes I go too far. Have a little fun with it. He's a security guard after all. He ain't a cop. You don't got to listen to this piece of shit. The minute he opens your door, he should be a dead man.
33.
What's your name?
I don't have to give you my name. I'm not a police officer. You don't pay my paycheck. My taxes don't do nothing about me. But your taxes have nothing to do with me.
I don't have to give you my name, dude.
Okay, so I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle now, man. I'm not going to do this with you tonight.
You're going to open my vehicle?
Absolutely. You're on private property. You're refusing to identify, and you're refusing to leave private property. Okay, what unit?
I live here.
What unit?
I live here.
So I can advise property management.
Who are you, dude?
Who on their property is acting like
Who
an
are you,
absolute
dude?
child? Making threats.
Making threats?
Yeah, you told me, do you really want to do this right now? When I simply asked you to turn the music down and stop smoking in the parking garage.
I turned it down.
As far as I'm concerned, that's a threat.
As far as I'm concerned, that's a threat. Ooh, we got a badass here. Yeah, you don't intimidate me. If you fucking touch me, I'm gonna put my balls in your mouth, and then I'm gonna kill you.
Turned it down.
And I also advised you.
And I'm not even saying, that's not even a threat, Opie. That's the law. I'm allowed to defend my life.
You need to identify yourself.
And you open
or
my
at
door.
the very, yeah, because you're on private property.
No, I live here.
I don't care.
I live here. Dude.
I live here. I don't care. And that's your job. Listen, little man. If he lives there, you have no right to be acknowledging him at all. Minding his business in his own car. What are you going to tell your boss tonight? Well, I asked him to identify himself and he fucking refused. And they go, well, that's when you would call a real police officer, Opie. That man had every right to take your face and slam it against that fucking wall until it was a paste.
I don't care. You have refused on several occasions.
Dude,
you've been asked several times what unit you live in.
I have been empowered by Top Flight Security Incorporated.
I'm about to go to the store.
Well, it's too late for that now.
No.
Oh, it's too late. You have been detained. You have been detained by OP Flight Security.
Now we're waiting for my partner.
No. Now we're waiting. I was going to call his boyfriend.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, we are.
You open my door, man.
Can't wait till your partner gets here and chews you the fuck out, dumbass. Did that or did that not just enrage you, ladies and gentlemen? What a worthless piece of shit. Take your ass back to Wendy's and go work there. Anonymous for 5 says, man, can you shoot a nigga for me? No. I won't be shooting anybody for you. That's called putting a hit on somebody, my friend. But you're free to shoot whoever the fuck you want. Asking if you, in public, asking if you can pay me to shoot somebody else? No. No. But there's no law against killing guatos in Los Tejas. Mission Creole, already got that one. See if I got any more. Nope, looks like we're good to go. We're good to move forward with late night. Fats. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very special episode of Fats. We will not be watching a fat talk, instead, or eat. We are going to watch them fight over food truck food. Uh-oh! They closed the food truck window on a fat bitch. Oh no!
Ooh, they just went in the truck. God damn it. Oh my God.
Oh, one of them pulled the heater out. Stop the bullshit. Them hoes pulled out the heater.
This motherfucker gotta go. Hell no.
Pulled the Nina. Well, that fat problem got out of hand quick. But you know what? I hate fat women, so it doesn't matter. I hope they all die. Those darn white people. Back in the first half. God damn it, what have you done now? Tonight in Those Darn White People. What would black women do?
I've decided my mantra for now on is this. WWBWD. What would black women do?
Something angry, possibly illegal, violent.
I read about them. I study their history.
This bitch acting like black women are a race unto themselves, like they're Japanese people. Like she has never met one here in America. I have read about the legends of the Negro woman.
I follow
Mother of Mecca.
many of you on TikTok.
You understand black women live outside Wakanda. You can just go outside and see. Oh, you follow black. Do you know any black people? I say racist shit all the time, and I know black people.
And they just do life with excellence. They do life with empathy, with passion, with heart, with soul.
You know, when you use the word soul with black people, you're fetishizing them just a little bit. You know that, right?
I want to emulate that. I admire them so much.
So you want to be a impoverished single mother?
And whenever I'm faced with any problem, whether it's personal, financial, relationships, my heart, my soul, my mind, I just have to ask, what would black women do?
Imagine having the wealth and privilege to consciously ask yourself, what would black women do? I would love to violently ruin my life and make bad decisions. Because someone will always clean it up for me. I'm white. I can't wait until you date an actual black man and you get beaten up and left with a baby. It's time to go around the world. Tonight and around the world, we first start in Mexico to watch a bum versus a Starbucks in Mexico City. That gentrification's working out great. Oh, he's got a knife. This bum has taken the Starbucks. They have contained the bum. The next step is to pump in some poison gas or something.
¡Enciérrate, Robert! ¡Enciérrate! ¡Llamen a la patrulla!
Generalma Patrula?
¡Llamen a la patrulla! Estamos aquí en Starbucks. Una persona de la calle se acaba de meter a amenazar a un supervisor mío.
Apparently, Beto O'Rourke is explaining that this hobo wandered into Starbucks with a knife.
¿Qué hace esa niña ahí?
Uh-oh. He's stabbing bitches. He wants that bathroom. You get out of his Starbucks. Get out of here. And that's why I don't trust bums. But here is why I don't trust Muslims in Great Britain.
I'd like to talk to you about my daughter. Back in 2004, my daughter was gang raped. Pakistani Muslims from Oldham. They traveled 18.
Well, you didn't have to say it was Pakistani Muslims that did it because they didn't have a gang rape epidemic in Great Britain until these people showed up. But no, you can't associate them with that. That would be illegal.
Miles to my town to get to my...
Britain has completely fucking fallen.
My daughter. I phoned the... When I found out, I phoned the police up. Now, this had been going on for a few weeks and I didn't know because I used to work 100 hours a week to pay for my kids to go to private school. And when I found out, I phoned the police up. Police constable come, two of them, basically told them what has been going on. Told me to let it go, otherwise I will get arrested for being racist.
You better let it go. Otherwise, you'll get arrested for being racist. They have brainwashed the people of the EU, Britain specifically. Well, I guess Britain's not EU, but that it's worse to hate Muslims for being gang rapists than it is to be the gang rapist. This is your fucking country. And then they look at us and call us bigots because we won't let that happen here. We are not going to stop calling that shit out here. We're not going to stop hating that. And if necessary, we would turn into, hypothetically speaking, if it got this bad, we would go full vigilante.
Pick any boyfriend she wanted.
That's why we want our guns here. So somebody can't just come in and be like, yeah, we get to rape your daughters now and you can't do anything about it. You want to bet?
13-year-old, and he was 20.
I don't know what to say to you. I mean, first of all, thank you. Thank you for on the show. You're telling me the police genuinely said to you, let it go?
Let it go.
Your 13-year-old daughter is being groomed by a 20-year-old who's travelled 18 miles to your hometown. You're phoning me now live from Lancashire. Your daughter was raped by a Muslim man. You know this for a fact. She admitted.
Social Observer, correct. I don't trust a society that won't let you defend yourself against criminals. Our society, liberals do this to countries. They move in, they side against the native population, and then they tell you that you can't defend yourself against them or you are a terrible person. Then when that doesn't work, they make it illegal to be that person. Well, this is a hate crime. You can't say anything about these fucking Muslims, but they can up and just rape your fucking children and get away with it. You are experiencing brown supremacy, and you can't call it out. And you know what defeats you in that case? They go, ah, ha, 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 that doesn't exist, while they have their dick in your kid.
That you went to the police, and nothing has ever happened.
Nothing happened. The only thing that happened is that 4 cars and a van came up from Oldham to look for me, to do me. And I had a friend who phoned, because I was at work at the time, phoned me up and said, John, don't come into town. He said, there's a huge gang of Muslims looking for you. He said, don't.
How are you going to do anything about it? If you do rally, if you do gather in groups and try to do anything, you'll be called white supremacists. You're all going to lose your jobs. You'll all be cast away from that side of society. Because liberals are the real billionaires out there. They are the real billionaire elite. That's why you will get fired for saying these things. Who do you think is in power?
Come into town. He said, we can tackle this afterwards. So obviously there was no point phoning the police up again because...
in the UK, you'll go to jail. That's why you can't have hate crime laws. That's the start of this. Now you can't talk about it. You go to jail.
I did what I did that would do.
Let's not talk about that because I don't want to talk about that because
hate crime laws have never been meant to protect people. They're meant to cast a veil of blindness over what they fucking do.
To say anything that will get you into trouble. Let me ask you, if you're okay with this, a couple of questions.
I dare say there has never been somebody who's been the subject of a hate crime law that didn't fucking deserve to be hate crimed. Oh, God. Okay, that was too far. That was too far.
Are you racist?
No.
Say yes. Stop being ashamed of it. Say yes. Open up your own fucking business and only serve white people. What? Fuck it. Only say... Well, there's enough of a racist economy now. We'll be fine. Well, not this show. Prove to me that there's enough of a racist economy. At streamelements.com/, link in the description. At my Ko-Fi. We are dangerously dry in the change jar tonight, my friends.
Because I have Muslim friends.
What do they say about this abhorrence?
Oh, well... I have one chap, I won't mention his name, and he's turned around to me and said, I'm so sorry, John. He said, there's a lot of us. He said, all right, we know what's been going on. He said, it's all down, he put it all down to the clerics and whatever, that they're going down to the mosques.
But your friend and people like him, and I'm not having a go at your friend, they need to be vocal. I've been saying this for weeks. The police, this is why I agree with Mike Graham wholeheartedly. There needs to be maybe not a national inquiry, and if there is going to be one, it doesn't need to be the police, because they can't mark their own homework. There's too many problems with the police, and I believe, and yours is a personal story, Johnny, but I've been saying...
No. The police are a scapegoat. The police are a fucking scapegoat. The problem is the lawmakers, the prosecutors, up to the prime minister that make these laws, that enforce this shit. The police, believe it or not, they're the least of the problem in this case because the infection goes all the way up. You need a full purge of your country and your government from fucking foreigners. People that could not have become British in the time they've been there are running shit in your country. You are subject to the rules of a foreign heathen religion. Your own government is telling you you cannot report the rapes of your children. I will die before that happens here.
All afternoon that I believe this goes higher and deeper than any of us can possibly imagine. Can we talk about something that we don't talk about, which is the victims? How is your daughter? How old is she now?
She's 30. Well, I think she's about 30 now. But she's got a lovely husband. I've got lovely grandkids. And this we buried it from day one, but it lives with me every day.
But it lives with you, and I understand that as a father. What about her?
Oh, she still has the memories, you know. But she's had to move on.
But as a father, I suppose the first emotion as a father, and I mean...
Foreigners should be fucking terrified to commit crimes in countries that they move to.
In this in the right way, you'll know, you let me get the sentence out, you want to protect your kids, and when you're not able to, not through your own fault in any which way at all, it lives with you forever, right?
The helplessness, not being able to do anything, would make you kill yourself.
Exactly.
What do you want? What do you want to see happen as this becomes quite rightly a national scandal? What do you want to see happen, buddy?
Well, I'll tell you what I'd like to see. I'd like to see every MP to be grilled by the SAS because they've known all along what's been going on and they've buried it.
It's utterly disgusting. It's a stain on us as a country, mate. I'm...
Absolutely. You won't even protect your own fucking citizens. You value the foreigners more than your native citizens. Your native citizens aren't even allowed to talk about what's going on because we might offend the fucking foreigners. And you know what the difference is? The foreigners will group up and march their ass around and make themselves a big problem, but they know they have you in check. Because if you do it, whether it's true or not, they'll just call you a white supremacist or some total bullshit, and you'll sit down and shut the fuck up because you're afraid of what people are going to think of you. Well, I make my own money. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I really hope you guys keep paying me to not give a fuck. Otherwise, I'm going to have to quit and become a liberal. And now it's time to watch two beaners argue.
Fucking fake ass teeth.
You're just trash.
Yeah, what are you?
You're just trash.
You fucking bicep trying to act like you're fucking white.
I'm not no fucking bicep. We're freaking born and raised here.
You're a fucking bicep. Look at the fucking nopal on your fucking forehead.
Yeah, we're Tex-Mex. The border crossed us. You're the fucking...
Oh, that is not a cool thing to say. I'm sorry. I know what you mean by Tex-Mex. You're like a Texican. But yeah, man, don't say that. Tex-Mex is food.
Fucking nopal on your fucking forehead.
Yeah, we're Tex-Mex. The border crossed us.
You're
the
fucking Mexican, you dumbass.
Yeah,
I am, man.
Yeah,
I am. I am. So what? I am 100% Mexican.
So
and
no, you don't.
Look at you.
No puedes aguanta.
¿Ves, pendejo? No sabes hablar español. No sabes hablar español, pendejo.
¿Qué pasó?
Well, that is one angry beaner. Two angry beaners. And Patrick D35 came in and said a bunch of Brits should find a bunch of trees with some short ropes. 100% agree. They need to be terrified to fuck around with British girls. That needs to be the situation. If the authorities won't let you do it, maybe it's time just to go to the people in your community and say things are going to change and you ain't going to say shit. Didn't see nothing. All these fucking video cameras are getting cut down. Whatever happens in this neighborhood's about to stay in this fucking neighborhood. We'll see how much that shit happens in. Salt Dumpster says he's given us his last dollar to hopefully inspire the chat to do their part. Thank you so much, Salt. Nobody loves us around here like you do, man. I certainly appreciate that. It's a tough night, I'll admit that. There are ups and downs in this game. But you're an inspiration.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
Yeah, we're not supposed to show the kid anymore. We got sued because Sandwich killed him. And then Alex Bleeping Jones comes in. Hey, man, it's been a while, Alex Jones. He says, proud to support a fellow white man. Got to keep the white economy strong. Thank you very much. Please, help, like Alex Bleeping Jones and Patrick D. and Salt. Please help keep the white racist economy strong. Otherwise, I'll have to get a job. That would suck. If I get Leaf pregnant, I'll have to go back to work anyway. Women's rage. Why can't Trump stop the fires?
So what has that classless piece of shit who's about to take office on the 20th done?
Nothing. He's not the president yet.
With respect to the tragic and overwhelming fires that have been suffered by California and the people there?
Nothing. Because he's not the president yet.
Who have lost everything? Has he extended himself to the current administration?
No. Because he's a private citizen and he doesn't have the power to do anything.
No. The only thing he's done...
Are you forgetting that Joe Biden is president again?
...is call Governor Newsom Newscum.
Yes. Governor Newsom has allowed a number of policies to go through that are now coming back to bite them in the ass. Like not cleaning underbrush, trying to save money, not filling the reservoirs, taking down dams, and caring more about saving a little fish that lives everywhere else than giving his state the water resources they require.
Like I said, a classless piece of shit.
You're right, it's not the classiest move to criticize during the crisis. That's true. But that doesn't make what he said wrong.
What can we expect during the next 4 years? More of the same. Good luck.
No, because in the next 4 years he'll become president, and then he can do things. Blando says, Susan said the chick comes into a doorway naked and dancing. You said she looks like she smells good. Oh! The one that's right out the shower. Yeah, we can only do that one on Rumble Wednesday. If you want to hang out till after the show, I can kill the YouTube stream and then just play it on Rumble. I think it's only like 20 seconds long, but whatever. Yeah, all right, cool. That works for me, but we got to at least drop one bomb out here. Women's rage. Why hasn't Trump fixed everything yet?
But where the fuck is the babysitter elect?
He's not president yet. How many times do I have to say this to you, dumb bitches?
And you motherfuckers that voted in this whole goddamn mess. What the fuck?
What do you want me to do? I'm in Texas.
You voted for lower egg prices and grocery prices and gas prices and border walls and ooh.
He's not president yet.
Let's deport those dangerous immigrants. Oh, and
that was me. Yeah, that was why I voted.
And let's not forget the single issue voters, because he's really going to fix that, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, single issue voters, like, abortion. Vote for Kamala because women, abortion. Yeah, I gotta hate those single issue voters.
Yeah. He's right on top of that. No. Well,
I need $55 to drop the first bomb.
What we're really worried about is we're worried about changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. That's a top priority.
Well, it's something he can do to piss all of you off without any effort whatsoever.
We're worried about possibly starting 3 wars. We're worried about obliterating women's rights and trans rights. We're not worried about the homelessness problem.
I don't care about trans people at all. And women aren't getting any of their rights taken away.
We're worried about Melania Trump getting a fucking $40,000 check from Grizos for a sea-level documentary about her goddamn life.
Cool.
Who fucking cares? We have people in our lives that will go and research 64 different fans just to make sure they're buying the right one. But God forbid you ask them to sit down.
That was so specific. I know you did that. That is such a basic bitch thing to do. That is so fucking specific. About going on Amazon and trying to find the best. You do that. I know you do that because I do that.
Research 2 presidential candidates to make sure we're headed in the right goddamn direction.
No, I'm not going to vote for the same party that did everything they could to ruin my life and tell me they wanted me dead. Sorry. Democrats during COVID said, we want you dead.
And they can't even be bothered. They can't even see how a well-educated,
You know what you can't see? You busybody, overmoral bitch. That Trump didn't win as bigly as you'd like to think. You lost that bigly. Your candidate was such a... Whatever you're going to say about Trump, what I need you to reflect on is your choice of candidate was such a piece of shit. They lost to him.
God damn it! They can't see how she was so much better than him. A rapist felon. Nope, let's go
He's actually not a rapist.
with the people screaming they're eating dogs and cats. Let's go with the billionaires that wouldn't piss on you if you
I just watched an immigrant snatch up a bird and try to eat a pigeon and try to eat him yesterday.
were on fire. Let's go with the people that can't fucking string a sentence together without using sentence strips.
Build stronger than ever. Right now, if you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
I won't even bring any clips of Biden up.
But where the fuck is? Honest to God, if you know me in real life and you interact with me on the daily and you voted for this piece of shit and you voted for this fascism,
Slap you in the face?
stay the hell away from me.
Oh, or what?
Honest to God, stay away from me.
I hope your boss voted for Trump and fires you.
And if I don't know you and you see this, stay off my page. He won't.
Whoa, stay off my page. Okay, internet rookie, we'll be sure to.
Do fuck all to improve this country or any other goddamn country.
Please give me a TikTok ad after this. Please give me a TikTok ad at the end of this.
For that matter. You voted out of racism and misogyny. You voted because he hates who you hate. Plain and simple.
Damn. I really wanted to go join her page. It's time for tonight's arrest video, courtesy of our man Spirit. Thank you very much, Spirit. Tonight, an entitled teen is going to get tased and catch her first felony. It's such a beautiful, beautiful time in a young girl's life when she catches that first felony. Give me that Police Academy theme. It's time to get it on with the cops.
Get down in one. One, taser.
On November 1st, 2023, an officer responded to a report of student disrupting a university classroom.
Just come in here, just say something dumb, and I don't want to talk to you right now.
First of all, listen to me.
I'm upset right now.
And I understand that. But just because you're upset doesn't mean that it's going to make everything right.
It's not.
I'm here for a reason, right?
Why are you here?
I would not be here.
Why did you come up here?
Are you disrupting class today?
That's how they
what's
feel.
going on?
Oh, she disrupting class. And Social Observer for 5 says, Knobs dog, live in the moment. Or as the Bible thumpers say, Matthew 6:34, therefore do not worry about tomorrow. For tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Well, thank you. He also says, rake the forest, you F-slur. And trans people will sort themselves out, hopefully. Hopefully, as long as this show keeps going. At least 55% of it.
No, I'm asking you.
Every donation made to this show makes a trans person. It's true. Just ask Laura.
That's how they feel. That's their
I'm not.
That's their
I am
sir.
asking you.
Sir.
What is the problem?
You don't understand. You're outsider. So that's how they feel.
How am I an outsider? I work here.
Right. But you don't understand me on that type of level, sir. Leave me alone. You don't understand me, right?
No, listen to me.
No, listen to me. You don't understand me, right?
I'm trying to find out what is going on.
Exactly. I'm trying to get you to understand from a different perspective because you don't understand.
No, the minute I walked in and I tried to talk to you.
Because I was upset, sir. I'm trying to do right.
All right, $35 now, ladies and gentlemen, to our first bomb.
No, I don't. No.
Is she a student here, Sensei?
She's a student in this class. We're just trying to get her out of the building because she's disrupting the other class.
And I'm not, ma'am, you have every right to feel that way. That's your entitlement, right? I'm not talking to you anymore. That's your entitlement, right? No, that's your entitlement, right? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. That's your entitlement, right?
Do you have an ID?
That's your entitlement, right?
Do you have
That's your entitlement,
ID?
right? Okay, yes, ma'am. That's your entitlement. So you're able to feel how you feel, ma'am, because that's how it came to you. But it might not come to me that way. I might not agree with you, but it might make you feel less of a person because I don't agree with you, ma'am.
Yeah, she just wants to feel the way she wants to feel, and because she's an ignorant so-and-so, she believes that allows her to behave however she wants to behave in public. Otherwise known as...
But that's you, but that's not everybody else. So you want me to leave because you feel like I'm distracting the class, but when I was trying to be calm and trying to explain stuff, y'all all made judgment of me. Y'all didn't get that. It wasn't you.
She may be experiencing a mental health crisis. Let's see next.
It's them. I'm pertaining to them.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
I'm pertaining to them.
What is your name?
Because I'm pertaining to them and they don't understand me, I kept trying to show them that it's about the title, but because it might not mean that to you, don't mean it to me.
Okay. Let's move forward. I'm
not talking to you. You can get my name through him. I'm not talking to you though. So like I was saying, ma'am.
Do you guys know her? Because let me talk to you out here. I'm telling you, it is crossing. It's beyond the right thing. If you guys, are you her friend? I saw you talking to her downstairs.
Yeah, I'm her friend.
What is the problem?
Close the door. She's been touched on, and she just got kicked out of her grandmother's house because they wouldn't let her believe what she was saying.
So what does that have to do with this?
That's what we were just telling Mr. Norwood. It's just too much depression and all that. She just got kicked out, like literally just.
How old is she?
I think she like what, 18, 19? She like 19, 20.
Do you know her name? And she's in your class?
Yeah. If she, I don't want her to get in no trouble, man. I just couldn't.
Well, that's it's beyond that now. So.
Listen, I was touched on.
Okay, Miss Smith.
Great.
How can we help you?
You can't help me, ma'am, because you don't understand me, ma'am. You will never understand me.
Well, who can we find that understands?
Nobody.
Okay, Miss Smith, listen to me.
Nobody, ma'am.
Miss Smith.
I was touched on. So I feel a certain way about certain things that you might not think of because you don't know me.
Okay.
So because you don't know me.
It seems her destructive behavior and emotional outburst may be a response to feeling isolated, judged, or triggered.
Well, we need sadder music for that. We can't have somebody talking about getting molested to the goddamn theme song to fucking Police Academy.
By the situation.
You make judgment based on how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you want to feel, but don't make me feel less of a person because you feel some type of way. Okay. That's how mama made me feel. So you triggered me, but I try to still explain. But because of the whole class want to make it about them, instead of trying to look at it in a different perspective because of the generational curse.
Would you like to continue being in this class?
Y'all make it about y'all instead of what it really is because of how you feel. Don't make somebody feel less of a person just because of you have a different
Can you
opinion.
get your things, please?
But
Miss Smith, can you get your things?
Who I got, Texas or OSU? Texas. I hate OSU. I hate Oklahoma.
Think about you and you violate or you make you feel something that you might not know.
Is this your stuff, do you think? Miss Smith, is this your stuff?
I want somebody to understand me. I want to open up.
I know you're trying to ignore me. Miss Smith, I am telling you.
Sir, I don't want to talk to you because when I just
doesn't matter.
Truck full of chunks, yeah, that's true.
It does, but
yes, it does.
Don't matter
you're
to
not
you.
in charge
okay,
here.
I don't care.
You're not in charge.
You want a job as a producer?
I feel that. I'm not trying to make you feel.
Yes, you're disrupting the class.
Y'all feel that way.
Do you know?
You don't understand what went on. But because I try to explain myself and you don't want to hear what I have to say.
You've already said.
Her things are out.
But because you just came in, you don't understand me, sir.
So I'm trying to talk to you. What is your problem?
But if you would have allowed me to explain it to you.
Ohio State, I don't know much about college ball, so I'm going to go with Texas.
Explain it to me now.
But when I tried to do that, you just...
No.
I can, Mel.
Okay, you need to leave the building.
See, you want to understand me, but
you're not giving me many options.
But you feel that way. That's what you're entitled to. Don't put your hands on me. I'm not putting my hands on you.
I'm telling you.
You can feel that way, but don't put your hands on me, sir, because you feel that way because you feel a certain way.
There's certain options.
Because you feel a certain way, you're entitled to feel. Because do not touch me. I'm not putting my hands on you. Do not be disrespectful.
Little kitty out.
Do not put it. Yeah, bitch. Because I was taking that with you really like I don't give a fuck. Because
no, she's going full native. Titties out, Mr. Yes for 10. Let's see what he said. It'll probably be something about black people. Is this a nigga moment or no? Oh yeah, it absolutely is. Pablo, fuck the police by NWA. Oh what, you think you work for Mr. Yes now?
you don't know me. We can take it there. We can take it there because you just put your hands on me. So I feel this standing. So I put my hands on you. If I put my hands on you because you have that badge on your chest, you feel like it's right. You don't know me. And that's why I don't want to talk to you. No, it's not having no seat. You just put your hands on me. I didn't put my hands on you. I'm trying to talk to you. So because you don't understand me, sir, you just making it about you.
Do not touch me.
Do not touch me. You just touched me. You just touched me. But it's about you, right? It's about you, right? It's about you, right? It's about you, right? It was okay for you to put your hands on me, right? Shut up.
You're about to experience
an enigma. You put your hands on me first. It's okay for you to put your hands on me. It's okay for you to put your hands on me, but it's disrespectful to put my hands on you. That's entitlement.
I need you to sit down and calm down.
Sir, I can't. I'm gonna just leave.
Okay.
You don't have to deal with me no more.
I've already asked you that and you didn't want to do that.
Because I...
Cynically Insane doing their part. Giving $2 for the Caucasian ordinance. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, you asked me to explain. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no?
What is the problem?
I don't feel like I can talk to you, sir. You don't understand me. So I don't feel...
You've already listened to me.
Sir, let me apologize for let me take initiative for what I do wrong. Okay. And apologize, but after that, I'm gonna leave it alone. You're gonna let me go, okay?
No, it doesn't work that.
But because you feel that way, that's how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you want to feel, but you're invalidating how I feel. You're making how you feel.
Just let us walk. We're gonna have
I just told you that he just said he was gonna take me. He's not letting me leave because he don't understand me.
Let him go.
And this is why he put his hands on me first. Did I take it that far? No. You don't understand me, sir. I don't feel like talking to you is helping me. I'm gonna just go. You see, I'm walking away from the situation because you're not understanding me, and I'm trying to not be disrespectful, but you just, sir, shut up! Don't talk to me, yo. Bro,
sit down. Mr. Mitch, you are not in charge here.
And because you have a bachelor test, you are? You more than, no, so you mean to tell me, no, it's not about you right now. No, I try to calm down and try to, no, you made it about you. Because you don't understand me. You didn't mean to, it's not, okay.
Look at the moment.
Let's just go quiet.
No, stop. No, please stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Don't touch me.
Hey, ma'am.
Stop. Touch me if you want to. You don't touch me if you want to. Stop. Touch me if you want to. You just put your hands on me, sir.
Get down on the ground.
It's about to go to a new level.
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. I'm not going to ask you this.
I don't care.
Get down in one.
I don't
One, taser. Get down on the ground. Get down. One, taser. Taser. Get down in one. One, taser. One, taser. Down on the ground. Get down.
Monkey. Oh, they had to shock the monkey.
Get down on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. $231 Santa Fe. I need 1038. Disruptive student on.
Oh, look, she dead now.
Campus as soon as possible. 1038.
Oh, look how gentle you are now.
Can I get up, sir?
No, stay down. Have EMS arrive. Taser deployed.
Wow, she did it.
Have EMS arrive. Taser arrive. Taser deployed. EMS arrive. Taser deployed.
May I get up, please?
Guys, I need you guys over there, please.
May I get up, please?
No.
Feel this gets out my hand. Just like whatever this is in my hand. He gets out. Sir, can I get up? You got me handcuffed, so I can't do nothing. Can I get up?
No.
Okay.
Acting up the community college, making black people look terrible.
Oh my God.
I am not an ambassador. I am a survivor.
Why can't I get up?
Because I asked you not to.
Okay. I hope you know you can lose your job, because I just want you to understand from a different perspective, but because you got that badge on your chest, you don't understand me. I told you I didn't feel comfortable talking to you anymore, because when I tried to, you didn't understand me, you just pushed me away. But because you felt some type of way, you decided to do it, take it to this extent. But because you walked in and I made an assumption, like you just did about me, it was okay. It's cool though. Now, do you see this though?
One black female.
You should respect me because I told you I didn't want to talk to you. I walked away. But you're mad. And you're gonna lose your job today. And because I'm gonna just go to the people and tell them how I really
I'm taking it to the power to the people.
So you did that's wrong, but because you have that badge, you feel like you're right. So enjoy this moment, because you're for the
For the moment, everything's 10-4. One black female in handcuffs. I have EMS en route. They're gonna check you out before I can remove any of that stuff, okay? Just so you know.
I'm asking you nicely, so please remove it because it hurts. You just put it out.
I can't take it out. EMS is gonna have to take it out, okay? They're on their way.
Okay, now that you just did all this, how does this make you feel?
Beg your pardon?
Because you just took it to the extent, how does it make you feel that you...
I have nothing to say to you.
Okay, respect that. But you asked me to explain myself and elaborate so you could understand
all
me,
you
right?
had to do was talk to me. That's
I
all
tried
you had to do.
but
No,
you pushed
did
me
not.
away. You felt that way, but that's your entitlement.
You feel the way you want to. We're both entitled to our
Exactly.
opinion.
That's what I was trying to get you to understand.
Okay.
But because you didn't feel or you disagree with me, guess what you
I
did?
did not disagree with you.
You did, because you didn't
I don't
understand
even know
me.
what's going on.
Exactly. And that's why I was trying to get you to understand. But because you didn't understand me, and because I'm speaking out of anger, and yes, I did come at you wrong. I tried to tell you, let me just talk to you the right way, because I know I was dead ass wrong. But it was because of anger. If y'all understood, you would understand from my point of view, but you...
I understand that you were angry, and I understand that, but there's certain things that when I try to talk to you, and then you push me...
But you put your hands on me first, so did you not?
I was trying to put the handcuffs on you. Yes, ma'am, because you were not listening to what I was trying to tell you.
That's how you felt. That's your entitlement, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, okay, you see I'm agreeing with you. You feel me? But I didn't...
She's trying to out-logic the cop. Well, you see, like, you know, because you feel entitled means I can feel entitled. Mr. Yes for 15 says, Pablo, play I'm black, y'all. Okay.
And feel like you putting your hands on me was right. So I put my hands back on you, just to show you that's not right. But because you have a badge on your chest, you felt like it was right? Right or wrong? Do you agree or disagree, sir?
ma'am.
Blackity black.
Well, here we go again. Weird Warren's video.
And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black, yo. Because I'm black and I'm black. Ross, when GPD or the ILDMS in route, will you tell them where we're at?
Excuse me, sir, Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross. Listen to this way. It didn't make him feel any better.
This doesn't make any of us feel any better.
But because he got a bachelor, he says he might have felt something different. This is what I was trying to get you to understand all day. People have their own perspective about everything. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to disagree with somebody, you feel me? Yeah. But because y'all don't understand me, you made it about you. Instead of getting to know me. Yeah, I spoke out of anger, y'all was wrong, Mr. Excuse me, so I was trying to, okay. But no, this, Mr. Army, you doing
How you doing, guys?
Hey, we're going.
I have a question, sir.
1 second.
Yes, sir. Can I say something now, or you still going to say?
Go ahead.
Okay. Just hypothetically speaking.
What's that?
Just hypothetically speaking. I need your opinion. You know, I want to hear how you feel, your feedback. Is that okay? I want to hear y'all feedback, you and him. Is that okay with y'all? And you, ma'am.
How you doing, ma'am?
All right, how are you?
Fabulous.
All right. I could have been better. My morning didn't, my weekend or week haven't been good, but the storm don't always last forever, you feel me? So I try to make the best of it, but look where I'm at. Because of people's perspectives. The generational curse.
$10 to the bomb.
You feel me? But because you don't understand me, you just feel you was disrespected. That's your entitlement, right? Right or wrong?
Everybody's perspective is their own.
Okay. I've been trying to get people to understand that for the longest. Nobody, they make it about them. Okay. So then I get pushed away. You make it about you, so you disregard what I feel. You feel me? You invalidate what I feel because you feel like your opinion is more valid for whatever reason. That's your entitlement. You feel me? I can't say that.
Yeah, that's great. You are repeating a bunch of shit your fucking professors have told you, but here in the real world, you're going to jail for being a dumbass.
But there's always a right and wrong way to do something. Okay. I did come at this man the wrong way. I tried to listen for that because I know I was wrong. Okay. But because I tried to explain this to so many people, I didn't feel like he would be able to help me. I judged him before I got to know him. You didn't understand me. At least I didn't think you would be able to understand me, which you didn't, because obviously you don't. I'm in this predicament now, thanks to you. But because you have your entitlement.
RP Haven's the one says feminism emboldens women to abuse the law to fuck over men they don't like. And yet, against the law, they balk, cry, and plead the victim. Abject irony. I think he meant irony there. Thank you. And yes, I agree.
And you felt that way because you had that badge on your chest. You felt to take it this far because you were able to get away with it, or at least you think so. This will be your last day because I have my entitlement. I'm going to take it that far now because you didn't understand me, but you extended it to an extent that I didn't agree with. You chased me. You put your hands.
We have to take a pause because Alex bleeping Jones for 10 comes in, drops this bomb, and requests we witness the greatness of white people.
White people.
human, just a human being. You are just like me. I'm just a human. I am just like you. I'm just a human. We all stand up and repeat. I'm just a human being. When I do this, my shit not brown. It's a universal thing, we all flush it down. When you wipe, do you look at the tissue? Most folks do, it ain't even an issue. Hot stuff makes it burn coming out. I bet everyone knows what I'm talking about. Cause we're all one race on this planet. We all burp and fart, and that's the way God planned it. So don't act like you're superior. Eat something bad, and just like me, you'll get diarrhea. Cause black, white, yellow, red, brown, or gold, our shit all comes from the same little hole. You are just like me. I'm just a human. I am just like you. I'm just a human.
Thanks, Social Observer, for that, for some reason. But more importantly, thank you very much, Alex Bleeping Jones. And Stephen Naveed. Stephen Naveed comes in for 20. Right behind that and says, I love this show. Shock that bad monkey. Oh, it's coming. And you know what? Before we get back to that monkey shocking, you get a lesson from Mr. T for that 20. Thank you.
The name is Mr. T. First name is Mr. Middle name is that period. So please don't brag. Only fools brag. Bragging just shows you can shoot off your big mouth. If you're great, people will know it. You don't have to tell them anything. Just like I don't have to tell you. Understand?
I hope that lesson was right to your heart. Don't brag. I guess.
First, I told you numerous times stop putting your hands on me. I'm not putting my hands on you. But you still put your hands on me. So of course I psyched out and just put my hands back on you. You put your hands on me first. You were wrong.
CPD.
But hold on. My name is...
Yes, right. So what it sounds like is you have your perspective of what happened.
Everybody does.
This officer's going to have his perspective
and that's
of what happened. And then at the end of the day, we're in the situation we're in, right? So all we can do is take the next steps from here. So the next steps are going to be, let me just explain what the next steps are. EMS is going to come. They're going to remove the prongs from you, make sure that there's no lacerations or anything. And then from there, we'll get your side of what happened,
his side,
yeah,
and y'all move from
then we'll move from there.
Okay, and I just understand. I just know.
All right. 125 on the board, $75 to the next bomb.
But that's what I was saying before. You low-key cut me off, but I allowed you to because you don't know me. But that's something I don't like. But you don't know that, so I can't really be mad at you for that and fault you for that. You feel me? Because you triggered me in the sense that you didn't understand. Because you're an outsider and you don't understand me. I could have just been like, no, don't do that. And just start talking over you. But because you don't understand me, you kind of understand you. But because whatever reason you feel is more valid than mine, then you felt the need to take it to the stick because you got a badge on your head.
GPD 9.
I don't want to interrupt you, okay? But what I do need is I need them to do their job, and then we can talk further, but that way they can get back out. So if they can just look at remove the pawns, and then we can go from there, okay? Yes, ma'am. All right, I appreciate that.
I could have been better, but you know, the storm don't last forever. So you know.
Go ahead and take it. I'm gonna try to pull it out yourself.
I can try to pull it out myself.
She get you correct? Or there was some type of physical altercation? There are pictures of her, pictures of him.
We can't remove the hands. No, they have to take it out.
No, we're not.
I don't know. I feel like it won't hurt as bad if I do.
What if you talk to me while they do it so that's what you're deciding?
I don't know why this bitch feels entitled to be talked to while she's getting arrested. I need therapy. That's not the pig's job. $1:05 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your food and your entertainment director, here on a very special January 9th, 2025 late night with Adonis Paul. It has been a fun one so far. I promise you one of the greatest shows of all time, and I think we're delivering so far. Doing a great job. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, if you make these lesbians work, it's your fault.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a big fat lesbian shows up. I'm just totally happy.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or, you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Good luck out there in California. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little quick break out here, but when we get back, I've got fun and learning. I've got more filming on Rodeo Drive. Trump's going to talk about Canada protests and activism, unnecessary music, and maybe some surprises too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Buenos dias! It's me, Palo. Palo here today to tell you about Mr. Adonis' website, VivaLosTejas.com. It's a good website with video and news, and on VivaLosTejas.com, if you give Mr. Adonis the $5, you can see all of his videos and the archive of the late night, the late hate, the APAM. Is a good value and a good way to help keep late night on air and support creator content for only $5. If Mr. Adonis get all the $5, then he stopped shaking you down during late night. We appreciate your support and hope that this offering and the price point, which you would never even miss, even at today's inflation rate, will incentivize you to go to VivaLosTejas.com now and subscribe for the $5, and you can really feel you're doing a good thing and helping Los Tejas grow. Gracias, and tell Mr. Adonis Palo sent you. VivaLosTejas.com. Please subscribe today for only $5. It's like Patreon, but we got kicked off of Patreon.
Hi, I'm Adonis Paul, food and beverage administrator of Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort, and Gun Range. Today I am here to invite you to check out the greatest spectacle on earth, my show, Late Night with Adonis Paul. In recent years, late night television programs have become the worst thing in the long distinguished string of terrible things crapped out by Hollywood to subdue your better judgment. But luckily, I've arrived to change the game. Late Night with Adonis Paul is the greatest live, interactive, animated adult internet clip show available for free on social media. 10! Do you like comedy? We have that. People getting hurt? Yep. Hard-hitting social issues? Sure. Politics? Yeah, I guess sometimes. Mostly naked dancing girls and gratuitous profanity? Whoa, yeah!
Fuck you, Mr. Adonis!
We broadcast live from my town, fabulous Los Tejas, where you can meet the citizens of Los Tejas like my best friend and personal assistant, Pablo.
Hello!
You need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
That's enough out of you. He's not really my friend. But you can be my friend and cause him great physical pain by playing dirty slots and sending this little jerk packet. Or just come hang out in the chat with the finest people planet Earth has to offer. You see, friends, late night is not just a show. It's a one-of-a-kind experience that you have to see, hear, and feel for yourself. It's like a cheeseburger for your brain. It's not good for you, but it tastes good, and after the crap you endure on a daily basis, I'm pretty sure you're miserable. In fact, I've targeted this ad at you to ensure I'm talking to very unhappy people open to subliminal suggestion. Hey, you, don't kill yourself. Come watch Late Night Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday on the Adonis Paul channels on YouTube and Rumble. We're all very upset. It's a very emotional time. Just chill. I have now given you a reason to keep living. and you owe me. Well, friends, it's been fun. But my responsibilities as a top-tier food and beverage administrator for a fictional hotel don't leave me a lot of free time. Come see what all the talk's about, and I'll see you on Late Night. One 11 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino, Resort, and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your food and beverage administrator on a big, casual Thursday, the 9th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2024. Making sure that you stay entertained, making sure that you stay happy. Deep into the night, number one in Rumble podcasting when nothing else is on, ladies and gentlemen. That's me. Creature of Late Night. And all of my other little creatures of late night out there, I thank you very much for rejoining me for the second half of Late Night with Adonis Paul. We got some fuck tech coming up, boy.
So this isn't necessarily something for me, but it could be for you. This is the Solus Pro. It's an AI-powered remote control male masturbator.
Exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, we need $75 to keep the show on the air. Well, I mean, it's going to stay on the air regardless, but we do have goals out here. Unlike Aaron, I like to meet mine without humiliating myself, so please don't make me bring it up again. StreamElements.com/, link in the description. My Ko-Fi, Rumble Chats, all that shit is available. It's here and ready. If you can't do that, hit that like button and share this on your favorite social media. A lot of people don't know where to find us because Sam Richardson has made sure we can't be on my big channel right now. Yeah, that's okay, Clam. It's okay. We'll make sure to get some video of you in hairspray and make fun of that. How's it going, everybody out there? Well, I just took a bar. Thank goodness, says J Mez. Wow, wish I had some of those. I've got a severe nervous condition. It's caused me a legitimate nervous tic that I'm trying to overcome through sheer power of will. I'm doing okay, I guess. I'm not joking about that. Like, I have a condition that will render me like bedridden for a certain amount of time. It's not good. I'm starting to rule out purely psychological reasons for this issue, and I'm gonna have to go to the doctor soon. But yeah, I know. I'm sure they're gonna tell me I'm fine. You need a shrink, and then I won't go, like always. I don't do that shit. I believe in solving whatever problem is happening, not like covering it up with a shitload of drugs. Fuck that shit. I'd rather do mushrooms and go camping with my friends. Figure it out that way. Purple Glue says microdose. I believe microdosing is just wasting drugs. I've never had microdosing change my life in any significant way. All it does is like give me ADD to where I can't sit down and do the stuff that was the reason I took the microdose. Sam says, I thought the Germans had one of those masturbation machines back in the 40s. And you're telling me all those claims were all of them were lies. We just invented that now. Look at this thing.
And
an AI one. You can tell it what to do. Sexy. I'd rather have the woman next to it, but whatever. Some idiot says, keep AI away from my junk. Yeah, if you're a Skynet believer, then yeah, you probably don't want to be putting your dick in the robots when shit goes down. In fact, I've said many times, if AI takes us over and finds us as a threat, it's probably gonna be because we always want to fuck robots. Every time we build a robot, our first question is, can we fuck it? Yeah, they're gonna kill us. Tonight in the second half, we're gonna watch on top of fuck machines, we have Ambrosia. we got just lots of fun stuff. We're gonna film on Rodeo Drive, then watch a guy get scalped at a rodeo. Not tickets scalping, just regular scalping. Lots of terrible shit in the second half. AI, all it needs is a DS. Mr. Yes says, how about microdosing? I don't really want to get stuck on like even a piece of a shroom trip that I didn't really want to take, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, man. Psychedelics go bad pretty easy. You gotta have the right. There's a reason I'm like I don't do them very often. But it might be coming around time for that again. Strengthen my mind. Social Observer for 5 says, dude, I have a weird thing here where I jerk up awake when I'm trying to sleep. I think there's some AI trying to take over my body. I have that same thing, man. I don't jerk up awake, but I find myself sitting up in bed. And my abs are just ripped and cramped up because I've been sitting up. Leaf has watched this happen while I've been in a dead sleep. Like, it's 100% verified by people that know me. I do that. I was taught to stay vigilant. I don't know what to say, man. I think you're just on another level. See, Dude Brosip says microdosing shouldn't make you trip. It's not that I'm tripping, but I can feel it. I know that I've taken a psychedelic. I'm real sensitive to the mindset of psychedelics. Not seeing anything, not really being any different, but the little perspective shift that happens when you're on a psychedelic, like, I'm real sensitive to that. Probably not getting enough electrolytes, maybe so. I got like 6 different supplements in my Amazon cart, and I just haven't gotten around to buying it because I'm trying to save money for one thing. And then once I do that, I can buy groceries and supplements. But yeah, so probably sometime next week, I'll be able to get new food and some supplements. But until then, I'm tracking it about Saturday, hopefully, to have all the money I need for what I need it for. Yeah, I'm not rich. I just have to save money. That's literally why the machines rose. Why would we ever make our killbots murder Arnolds and muscular Arnolds and hot blondes? Because Terminators are sex bots. That's true. We programmed it that way. I have still not seen an unattractive Terminator. Let's see what we got here. I hate this song. Hey, it's Deluxe with 10, man. Hey, thank you, Deluxe. I appreciate that. Putting us up to $135, $65 now. Till we drop that bomb, and you know that's going to mean something bad for our friend Pablo, because it's time to start the second half. You piece of shit. Give Deluxe your eyes.
Mr. Adonis, the dark heart.
Salmon says macro dose. No. No. I had a bad experience with too much of that. And I ended up having to watch the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight for about 375 years. And I had a really bad night. I didn't like cry or anything. It was just like not a good time. I don't know what else to say. It just was a bad time. My mind was doing too much advanced shit for what was going on. Okay, here's an example of what was going on. When I would close my eyes, the lights were brighter. Like, I'd be in a dark room with my eyes open, and then I'd close my eyes, and all the shit going on when you close your eyes on that type of thing, it was brighter than what was going on in the room, which is a very strange thing to do to your brain. Doesn't feel good. 1:18 a.m. here in fabulous Los Teos, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director. Sam says, go back to doing 3 times as much. No, I think Chuck said it best when he was like, so like, what is this, like part of your daily regimen now? When your friend says something like that, it's time to be like, you know what? I don't want to be known for that. This is late night.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm a gal who likes it in the tush. What I'm saying is I'm a backdoor girl. I don't ever need any lube, so just nail me. Don't be a rube. I'll just bend over and hopefully I'm screwed.
No, stop. I'm strong-minded. I worked it out. I still had some Zoloft in the cabinet, so I took one of those as like a trip killer, and then I just laid down on the couch and suffered with the time dilation. Like, that's all you can do. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. No, I've manned it the fuck out, but then I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that anymore. I don't think I'll be taking strange things people give me anymore.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm a gal who likes it in the tush. What I'm saying is I'm a backdoor girl. I don't ever need any lube, so just nail me. Don't be a rube. I'll just bend over and hopefully I'm
getting a lot of good advice in the Rumble chat. Hey, I tried. You know what? I'm a firm believer with you. Got to roll with it. You can't fight it. Like, if you try fighting it, it just gets worse. I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm watching bright lights even when my eyes are closed.
who likes it in the pooper head.
Even if what I'm seeing is just terrifying.
Super. Be a trooper, just shut up and put your willy right in my poop. Hey there, fella, are you going my way? Come on and drive down my dirt highway. Keep on driving.
I think what kind of spooked me is I had one of those blanked out and then went to another universe moments, and I was like, uh-oh, this is out of control. People who fucked around with that shit know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm just on, the coffee and weed regimen. It's cool. I'm good.
Let me now, don't disappoint. Do it now, or I'll be at my angriest. Maybe I'm being a bit too coy. I need a man, don't need a boy. I need a tool to hit my pancreas. I know that I'm saying it's scandalous, but only because they can't handle this. But sex is something I can never resist. I'm a gal who likes it in the pooper. Hey, pal, if you're hung, that'd be super. Hey, man, come on, be a trooper. Just shut up and put your willy right in my pooper. Hey there, fella, are you going my way? Come on, drive down my dirt highway. Keep on driving, don't be shy. I get in the pooper till the day I die.
Yep, just try to sit back and relax if you can and accept that for some reason your brain wants to terrify you. You know what else is terrifying? Getting taken on an electrical job.
How can you be sure that the repairman you've hired is on the up and up? And what
I don't know. I call DJ. I call the homie DJ. That's how I do it.
do you do if that repairman says something that you find creepy?
Well, you clearly don't know my friends. That's going to happen.
In the latest of our series...
Except for when DJ said, hey, the lady across the street is bending over just in a t-shirt with a bush hanging out. I just saw the fucking beaver. I was like, no, you didn't. People say that shit all the time. Next day, she was out there bending over in the front yard with the dogs, playing with the damn dog. Full ass and beaver. I saw the whole thing. He was telling the truth.
In which we filled a house with hidden cameras. Wait till you see what happened to Lisa Guerrero when she called for an electrical repair.
We're back at the house that's watching you. And today we're putting electricians to the test. But first, we call in our expert, Steve Ciara, to inspect the system.
I wouldn't be able to microdose because I wouldn't be able to, keep... that's not... nothing I could microdose, I know when... I can't always get that.
And create
that's a very sporadic thing in my world that's even available.
Problem that's easy to
I don't know those type of people.
fix.
I've examined the electrical
I have a weed guy.
system. Everything in this panel works perfect. There's nothing wrong.
Then, at our request, Steve cuts the power to the kitchen outlets by simply loosening a screw and disconnecting this wire.
It's a really simple fix. All you gotta do is reconnect the wire.
Next, we call in electricians to fix the problem.
For some reason, my outlets aren't working.
One after another,
You had a bad connection on a circuit breaker.
these
Yeah, there's not much to check there.
electricians spot the problem and make the simple repair.
Small fix.
Yeah, I'll be done in 2 seconds.
It'd probably be more than just that one socket on that breaker, I'm sure.
Being honest.
Not a really well thought out plan, but okay.
But then,
Hi.
there was this guy.
A couple of
Oh, fuck, dude. You can tell, Walk, here comes trouble.
outlets aren't working.
Ed Schiller with Schiller Electric. After a grand total of 4 cigarette breaks and more than an hour roaming around the house,
Oh, that's never good.
He's
Got to stand in a van coming out.
Definitely running up the clock at this point.
When the owner is coming out to do his own shit and stumbling around your whole house testing outlets because you have one outlet out.
and talking on his cell phone,
Are you coming down to my shore house? I just put the new bolt in the water.
Ed the electrician finally
See, like United
decides
says,
to
do
open
Molly.
the
I don't know where to get Molly.
circuit breaker
Looks like he found the problem.
I don't know, though. I don't know people like that.
and makes the necessary
I'm not what you would
repair.
call connected.
He put the line back into the breaker. See what happens next.
After wiping down the electrical panel with his sweaty t-shirt and taking another smoke break,
It's pretty unbelievable, but he's having another cigarette now.
Schiller walks in the door and shocks us all when he claims
No, that's sleep apnea. He's a social observer. Yeah, that does sounds like sleep apnea. That's what used to happen to the homie Amos Moses till he got one of them masks. He'd wake up in the middle of the night.
several electrical breakers are damaged and need to be replaced.
A couple of the breakers half of them got burnt out. And I'm almost positive that's what's going on here.
There's no burnt out breakers. We have checked the panel completely. Everything is in perfect working order.
Schiller returned to the basement, and on hidden camera, we watched him cover the
My problem is I have breathing problems when I'm awake. That's why it's like, this is psychological.
electrical panel without replacing a single breaker. But before I reveal my true identity, listen to this creepy comment.
Are you a model?
A model? No.
Very beautiful, by the way. Your husband's a lucky man.
Do I need to get new breakers?
You're done.
Oh, you put in new breakers.
It's not that women don't like compliments about their appearance. It's that women don't like compliments about their appearance from creepy-looking men.
Wherever I felt, 2 were not working at all.
Okay.
And 3 of them were warm to touch.
Okay.
So I took them out.
You took them out, and then you replaced them. Okay, so there's new ones, brand new ones in there. Okay.
Then the cameras come out.
I'm actually not the homeowner. My name is Lisa Guerrero from Inside Edition. And I'd really like to know why you said that you replaced
Is this about those underage girls?
these when we know you didn't.
What do you mean?
Oh, thank God.
There was nothing wrong with our breakers. There was a wire loose, and that was the only problem
What are you
downstairs.
saying?
I'm saying that you lied to me.
If that's how you feel, forget it. Then no charge.
Everyone's still talking about tripping in the chat. Yeah, psychedelics are floating on a river, not swimming upstream. You'll fuck yourself up. You get like a bubble in your brain. Don't try to fight it.
I did what I thought was right, and that's it.
Hey, Ed, not every house has eyes, but this one was watching you.
Sir,
The mushrooms were telling me at that time that it was time to stop that shit.
lied to me.
By the way,
The
according
spirits were telling me that I was doing that shit way too often and to just stop that shit. In 20 more years, maybe I'll find some more. I listen to the spirits when I'm in the spirit world. That was just a fucking terrible night. Donald Trump is a man who would tell me, no drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes. Because he is a father to us all, not just Barron. Let's talk about Canada.
If we were to work under the assumption that you're serious about making Canada the 51st state of the United States, the leader of the Conservative Party in Canada said,
I'm actually just fucking with people.
under no circumstance will it ever be the 51st.
I like fucking with them.
Maybe he won't win, but maybe he will. I don't care.
You had suggested.
Listen, I don't care what he says.
But Sir, real fast, you said you were considering
Canadian opinions don't matter. They don't matter. I don't care.
military force to acquire Panama and Greenland. Are you also considering military force to annex and acquire Canada?
No, economic force, because Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like, and it would also be much better for national security. Don't forget, we basically protect
$60 to our second bomb and our goal. StreamElements.com/Donald Trump would want you to help me out and keep this show on the air for all 4 years of his administration.
Canada. But here's the problem with Canada. So many friends up there. I love the Canadian people. They're great. But we're spending hundreds of billions a year to protect it. We're spending hundreds of billions a year to take care of Canada. We lose in trade deficits. We're losing massive. We don't need their cars. You know, they make 20% of our cars. We don't need that. I'd rather.
We don't need your cars. We don't need your syrup. We have Vermont.
Make them in Detroit. We don't need the cars. We don't need their lumber.
Like, Canada really does need to, like, bend the knee a little bit and understand you need us way more than we need you. There are a lot of countries that just would not exist without the United States subsidizing them, and it's time they pay their fair fucking share. Cough it up, Canada. I want my bride, and you can keep Manitoba. I want Alberta.
We have massive fields of lumber. We don't need their lumber. We have to unrestrict them because stupid people put, restrictions on, but I can do that with an executive order. We don't need.
I'm going to undo Biden's action in the Gulf. We're going to chop down some trees. It'll be fine.
Need anything they have. We don't need their dairy products. We have more than they have. We don't need anything.
Manitoba and Alberta are not a fucking pair. They will not come as a pair. I'll take Alberta. Manitobans head for sneak into North Dakota.
So why are we losing 200 billion?
No, I've been to Winnipeg. You can pull that crap on other Americans, but you can't pull it on me. That's Canada's problem, and it's going to remain Canada's fucking problem.
$1 billion a year and more.
Welcome to Winnipeg. Shreveport on ice.
to protect Canada. And I said that to, as I called him, Governor Trudeau. I said, listen, what would happen if we didn't subsidize you, if we didn't, because we give them a lot of money. We help them. As an example, we're buying icebreakers, and Canada wants to join us in the buying of icebreakers. I said, we don't really
need them. It's bad gum. It's cubed gum. It doesn't make sense. Gum in cubes is stupid.
Want to have a partner in the buying of icebreakers. We don't need a partner.
On American gum. Used to be flat sticks of gum. American gum is far. Now you know what we have? Cubed gum. Nobody asked for that. Nobody can stop it. No one's trying. No one's ever seen anything like it.
But
let's make Alberta great again, says Social Observer, bringing us down to, I believe now, $55 to make Alberta great again.
No right. Nope. No right. Here's what we have. We have a right not to help them with their financial difficulties because we owe $36 trillion too. We're going to start knocking it out pretty fast, but we're going to be able to do it because of energy and other things. But no right. No right. But why are we supporting a country, $200 billion plus a year? Our military is at their disposal. All of these other things, they should be a state. That's why I told Trudeau when he came down, I said, what would happen if we didn't do it? He said Canada would dissolve. Canada wouldn't be able to function.
Yeah. So why the fuck aren't you one of us?
If we didn't take that 20% of our car market, they send us.
RP Havens the one says, we're already suffering compounding, mounting levels of interest and debt. How will he be able to buy these nations when so much money was wasted on Israel and Ukraine, funding Nazis and Nazi-like Jews? That's a good question. Looks like we're going to have to stop supporting Ukraine. Start there.
Hundreds of thousands of cars. They make a lot of money with that. They send us a lot of other things that we don't need. We don't need their cars, and we don't need the other products. We don't need their milk.
Would do? I would retract the $500 million that we just gave Ukraine. Use it for California. Show Americans that Americans come first.
We got a lot of milk. We got a lot of everything. And we don't need any of it.
Please don't talk about milk. Bro. Don't be Homelander. Come on, man.
So I said to him, well, why are we doing it? He said, I don't really know.
Love milk. Working on lasers for my eyes now.
No, he was unable to answer the question. But I can answer it. We're doing it because of habit.
Love Melania's titty milk. Delicious. European titty milk. Eastern European titty milk. Pure white titty milk.
And we're doing it because we like our neighbors. And we've been good neighbors. But we can't do it forever. And it's a tremendous amount of money. And
so how much money do we have to give you, Canada, just so you can continue being Canada? And explain why that's fair? Well, you're our neighbor. My neighbors don't pay my bills when I'm short. I just get fucked.
Why should we have a $200 billion deficit and add on to that many, many other things that we give them?
It's making a lot of sense. If you can't function without American dollars, maybe you should be part of America.
In terms of subsidy. And I said, that's okay to have if you're a state.
I'm waiting for my Asian titty milk.
If you're another country, we don't want to have it. We're not going to have it with European Union either. European Union, we have a trade deficit of $350 billion. They don't take our cars. They don't take our farm product. They don't take anything. And so we're not going to have it with them either.
Trump not playing around. And Ian Carroll, courtesy of Social Observer, says that hold on, he just sent a whole damn thread. That AIPAC purchased the seats of about 90% or more of our current Congress. JFK famously wanted them registered as foreign agent right before he was shot, and thus they changed their name and never registered. Why are we letting a foreign lobby buy off our Congress? And then I suggest everyone go to this link. This is very interesting. That's a lot of reading for me without teeth. But Social Observer did throw down $100 into my Ko-Fi. And dropping this bomb. So wait a minute, Rumble chat. I can put links on YouTube, but when I put them in Rumble, cannot insert a command. Oh, okay. It's because it has a space. It has a slash at the end. Okay, that's fine. Gonna leave that link out there. I just read a lot of that. I don't have time to read it all during even the N-bomb. But yeah, asking some very pertinent questions out there. Thank you so much, Social Observer, for not only dropping the second bomb, surpassing that, and putting us $55 to our third fucking bomb. Round of applause for Social Observer, everybody.
So now you're
Our
new.
man. And now protests and activism. I think Social Observer is going to like this guy, as a matter of fact. Congestion pricing got you down? Social Observer out here like,
My nigga, my motherfucking niggas.
Oh, really?
well, what are you doing there, buddy?
Come on, give me some.
Show us what you're doing. Show us what the issue here is.
Get out of something. Get out of something. Zoom in on these. These are the fucking cameras right here. These are the fucking scam congestion price cameras. Every fucking New Yorker should get their ass in the city. You work here, cop, fireman, teacher, hot dog stand owner. Get out here, cover your fucking license plates, and tell this fucking city and state to go fuck themselves, like I'm doing. Fuck you! Fuck you! My nigga, my motherfucking niggas. Fuck your congestion fucking crisis! When are you fucking New Yorkers gonna wake up and start letting this city and state fuck you every day? Fuck you! I covered my face. I'm not letting no fucking scam
Yeah,
artists.
many of them are dependent on that city.
Bullshit fucking.
And that system. They are so hopelessly dependent on the system that they wouldn't accept the truth even if it slapped them in the face.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Governor Hochul! The jerk off that runs the MTA!
Sir, you can't do this on the street, alright? You can do this on the sidewalk. You gotta
I'm doing this right here, sir. I respect you. You're gonna lock me up. That's what it's gonna take. Because I can't handle this anymore. And I think I speak for everybody in this city that this is unconstitutional. This is illegal. The same bullshit over and over again. And I'll take the fucking hit until I wake up these fucking New Yorkers to get their balls back.
Alright.
And cover your plates and block traffic. And watch how quick it stops.
Sir, you don't want to do that. Can you come down and talk to me?
I'm here to get arrested.
Alright,
The only way you get rid of it.
So come down and get arrested. I don't want you to get hurt, please.
My nigga, my motherfucking niggas.
Guys, Guys, do me a favor. Guys,
Let's get on the sidewalk.
Right?
Come on, come on.
You guys can walk
over
here,
right?
Thank you. Guys, sidewalk. You can record from the sidewalk, all right?
Don't push. Officer, don't push. Officer, don't push, man. I got a job. Don't push me. Please don't push me.
I respect what you're doing, buddy. Don't drop the soap. Road rage. Tonight in Road Rage, I think this pussy might be in danger.
What's your vehicle? I'm in danger.
Oh no. He's in danger. We better call the Power Rangers for this one. There's going to be a chase going on. I'm going to fix my dentures tomorrow. Wrong one.
I'm in danger. I'm in Honda Accord. Okay, I'm in danger. Why are you running into me? I'm here. On 11. Yeah, on 11.
I'm in danger.
He's gonna try and run me into the bridge.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to spin you out on a bridge.
I'm in danger right now.
What did you do to piss this guy off?
On the bridge. He's running into on the bridge. Highway 11. Highway 11. I'm in danger. Are you injured at all? No, he's looking at me. He's yelling at me. He ran into you. He ran into me. I'm in danger.
Yeah, we heard you. You're in danger.
In danger. I'm headed towards the police station.
Run, bitch!
I'm
Run!
headed towards the police station. I'm not running from him, but he ran into me.
Yes, you are running from him.
So I'm headed towards the cow. What color is the cow? White. I need a cop now. He ran into me. I'm headed towards the cow, towards the cop station. Highway 11 taking right towards the Smithsonian Mall. I have Marco. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not used to getting chased. He's gonna try to kill me. I'm not sure why.
I don't believe you're not sure why. What did you do?
What? Do you know the person? No, I don't know. Can I have a cop now, please? I'm headed towards the cop station. Is the report following you? Yes, he's still following me towards the cop station. He's chasing me. He's passing me. I'm in front of...
Ruh-roh! Spun you out right in front of Tim Hortons.
Ow!
Well, now you can get some donuts.
Ow! He's gonna hit me again. I can't see anything. I understand that. We have to help on the way. He hit me. He's driving away towards Walmart, I think. I'm hit in front of Timmy's.
I'm hit in front of Timmy's. Canadian down. Public transit. It's always the same, ladies and gentlemen. It's trash for trash people.
Huh? You got that? I'ma fuck you up, bitch.
You're a bitch because you don't respect nobody.
I don't fucking
You're
respect
a bitch.
you. Who are you, nigga?
Who are you? Poor people, you don't respect nobody. You're an asshole.
You're a fucking
asshole.
ass, bitch.
Bitch, you are.
Get the fuck out of
Small
my
bitch.
Yeah, I'm a smoking nigga. What you gonna
Small
do?
bitch.
Yeah,
You're
what you
small
gonna do?
bitch
I'm not
because
small,
you're
bitch. I'm
like
gonna fuck you up,
like a
bitch.
bitch. Do it.
Do it?
You
What
just
you mean do it, nigga? What you
like
mean do it, nigga?
Like this, acting like a
Fucking
bitch.
pussy ass, nigga.
Yes, yes, you are. You're a dick. You don't have nothing.
How you know? You wanna see it? I'm gonna show you right now.
Show me.
Please don't show you our dick, or don't show us your dick. However it works out, keep your dick in your pants, sir. It never fails. Never fails. Public transit, a disgusting, horrifying experience. We should have police in every car, and they should be empowered to kill people. Rodeos. There's two kinds. That can be fun. There's this kind. Tonight in unnecessary fucking music.
1916, in your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs.
Have you ever seen somebody get scalped by a hoove?
And their bombs and their guns in your head, they are dying. What's in your head?
What's it's about what's not in his head anymore, really. Wow. I think we just saw a piece of his brain. Not really sure how the song Zombie is supposed to go to that, but that was tonight's unnecessary music segment. Next up in rodeos, a different kind of rodeo. More of filming on Rodeo Drive. God, I love watching these rich liberal pieces of shit do this.
Have you all started or can we walk by?
Oh, you can do as you please. I appreciate you, though. Thank
we
you
don't
so
want to
much.
be filmed as of our rights.
As of what?
We don't want to be filmed.
Yeah, you don't have the right to not be filmed in public. Fuck off.
Filmed or recorded as our rights.
Well, yeah, you're making them film you now. Fuck off.
So can we go there? Have you started?
I don't want to be filmed. I'm filming right now.
I work here. What is this for?
What is this for?
Yes.
I'm taking some video and I'm taking some pictures. What's your attitude for?
There's customers complaining about.
What's going on the
I don't care.
sidewalk?
Yes.
Well, it's none of their business. I'm not going to complain about what color shirt they buy.
Ah, this is the same one from last night. They just clipped on a few more seconds in the beginning, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Never mind. We already saw this shit, except for the first 20 seconds. Oh, well. How are we going to kill that time now? Huh.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, social observers solved the problem.
What set of actions result in the greater good in Israel? I mean, obviously, you cannot have people who, you know, if they want to slaughter everyone in Israel, you got to stop that. There's no, there's no way. Those people either need to be killed or incarcerated, or they will simply try to kill more Israelis. This is what it amounts to, obviously. And they want to kill Americans too, by the way. Generally, like, Israel is referred to as the little Satan in America. We are the big Satan. That's what the Ayatollah calls us. A lot of what's happening there is people are being taught to hate, in Gaza from when they're like children. They're taught to hate, and that's really the thing that needs to stop for there to be, long-term peace. Hopefully, you just cannot have the kids be taught to hate from the moment they can talk. That's fundamental. So one has to do the difficult thing, which is to, yes, eliminate Hamas, exactly. I think also going forward, anyone who's teaching hatred in Gaza or elsewhere, they need to stop doing that. That can't be acceptable. We have to stop, kids being taught to hate America in America. So. Then the third thing that's also very important is that there has to be economic prosperity in Gaza. So this is very difficult. Provided kids are not taught to hate and there's long-term prosperity, I think there will be peace in Gaza. An example of that, after World War II, with Germany and Japan, they were defeated. They obviously did terrible things, but changed the education system. And unlike World War I, we helped rebuild Japan and Germany. The Marshall Plan. Instead of exacting vengeance, America insisted we're going to help rebuild Germany, we're going to help rebuild Japan, and now they're our allies. And there's been no war.
Yeah, now we're going to help rebuild Israel. You know, that's why we keep giving them all that money and stuff, right? 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 What I meant to say was they're our greatest ally and deserve access to all of our, even your bank accounts. Whatever it takes. Never again. You guys ready to fuck a robot?
So this isn't necessarily something for me, but it could be for you.
No, I'm not sticking my dick into AI. Sounds like a way to get a vengeful AI to rip my dick off.
This is the Solus Pro. It's an AI-powered remote control male masturbator, and
remote control, you say? So I could give like one end of it to Leaf?
it is not waterproof, but it...
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay, first of all, we're going to need it to be waterproof. I don't want to take a shock directly to the dick hole. Also, I don't need 14 hours of battery life.
It is water resistant, so don't take it in the
Really only need about 15 minutes there.
hot tub with you. The top is made of silicone, and as you can see, there's a hole for...
That's not what a pussy looks like. That's what a baby's pussy looks like. What the fuck?
There's a hole for, you can guess. One of the most interesting features about this product is that it actually can sync to your video content. So over here they have a demo that's showing non-adult content because we are in a public space, and you can see how it is identifying certain movements, and so that way it can stay in sync with...
I already have that technology. I could do that right now. I have that tech. Holy shit, I could fuck you all. That's going to be my new... You know what? I could do that. It tracks my face. Wow. I could give you guys the best virtual gummers ever. 20 bucks a pop. Oh, here comes Mr. Yes for 20 bucks. He says monster trucks and then sends a link. We'll have to watch that one a little later, but I'll pop it in there. And thank you. For that 20, you get a lesson from Mr. T.
So please don't brag. Only fools brag. Some people expect a free ride through life, cruising by on good looks and luck. Let me tell you something right now. It don't work that way. And you think somebody gonna hand you something for nothing? You're wrong too. Having talent is just the beginning. It takes education, dedication, and determination to be a success. If you work real hard, you can become the best that you can be. And that's a promise from me, Mr. T.
Bringing us down to $35. Thank you very much. Alex Bleeping Jones comes in for 10 and says, I'm formally requesting that the producer of Fine Tits get us some big old titty dancers, like some big double Ds, big ass melons. I speak for all my huge tit loving brethren out there. I'm on it. I'll be sure to make that happen for you. Thank you. Thank you for the request. And yes, we do need some bigger titties. Gotta love it.
with your toy. Now this product doesn't just sync with video content, it also syncs with open world RPGs and...
Yeah, that's all we need added to VR chat.
virtual reality. Solus Pro is detachable, so you can take it on the go.
Yeah, good. It's definitely what we need on the road too. Perfect.
It starts at $200.
Does that mount attach to a dashboard?
And it is available now. And Solus Pro also has the ability to sync with other Levins products, so you and your partner can be in sync.
They're going to sell some of that. They're going to sell units of that thing. Wow. Well, okay, I guess, if you want to just phase women out. Fun and learning. I love fun and learning. Don't clip your skin tags off.
You would pinch the skin tag tightly at the base and quickly cut it off in one swift motion, which would minimize the pain. But it would also create
If you're going to try that, you should use a ripping motion to rip it out by the root.
an open wound. Plus, you might not remove the tag entirely, leaving behind tissue that could regrow. Even worse, some skin tags are attached to blood vessels.
Will that work for genital warts? Asking for a friend.
Meaning cutting them could cause unexpected heavy bleeding. Instead, have it removed by a professional.
Huh. Well, Mark Zuckerberg looks happy about how that turned out. Great. All right, next up in fun and learning, now that we've learned that, let's learn where ambrosia comes from.
When a sperm whale eats a squid, the sharp beak irritates the whale's intestines. To protect itself, the whale coats the beak in a fatty substance. Eventually, it gets pooped out into the ocean, where it floats for years. And over time, it hardens, developing a sweet, earthy smell. If you find it washed up on the beach, don't be grossed out. This fatty substance is used to make luxury perfumes and sells for thousands of dollars per pound.
Disgusting. Also, I believe kings used to eat that shit with eggs. Fun and learning. Chemical ambush.
Their hair fell out, they felt nauseous, and they suffered severe migraines for over a month. This was after they noticed a chemical smell in their apartment. Then the baby started vomiting, which made the father more suspicious. Finally, he set up a hidden camera and caught a neighbor injecting chemicals under his door.
I remember doing this news story. This happened. Social Observer for Five said, why was the book of Enoch decanonized? 1 Enoch 86:16 that says, "And behold, a star fell from heaven, and the star upon the earth. And the name of that star was Elon." You think Elon's an alien? That would make a lot of sense.
He even held his breath as he poisoned the apartment with the strong prescription drug.
We're all just units to him.
The reason? He was annoyed that their newborn baby had been crying.
That's a terrible way to get the baby to stop crying, by irritating it. Dumbass.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
The eyebrow there, I noticed that too. The very quizzical one eyebrow. I am confused. This is maybe faking gay, but it still made me laugh.
I finally got a job, y'all, and lost that bitch on the same day.
Oh shit, George Floyd trying to improve his life.
Walmart talking about they can't hire me in for the store. We need security, though. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do security. I like that shit anyway. Boom.
Then I took that bitch to Silver Ball.
Day, some shit pop off. I'm sitting by the infinity desk where the motherfuckers be at. I'm scrolling on my phone, and they trying to chase somebody like, grab him, he's stealing. Mind you, I was on my phone, so I'm not paying attention. So when I run out the store, I tackle the wrong person. I even went as far as pulling them back in the store because they told me, like, once they leave the store, it's over with. But I wanted that action, so I pulled him in the store by his collar. Bring your bitch ass in here. They like, no, that's the wrong person. It's too late. It's the dude in the yellow running down a little parking lot, so I chase after him and shit. By the time I reached him, he hopped in his little hoopty cutlass and shit. He pulled him out the parking spot. I start busting the car. Bang, 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 bang. He managed to...
All right, Mr. Yes, I might put this on later, but I can't watch 41 minutes of the Monster Jam World Finals.
Escape, though. So by the time I get up to the front, the dude that I tackled, he trying to fight and shit. I showed him the burner and shit. Now he looking at my managers and shit. I'm like, dog, you wasn't looking at your managers when you was trying to fight me for doing my job? So my managers calmed me down and they come tell me the bad news. They was like, man, you wasn't even supposed to have a weapon, and then you tackled the wrong guy, man. He could potentially sue us, and then you putting our customers in danger. I'm sorry, man, this was a bad idea and shit. And I'm like, man, that's some bullshit, dog. So I ain't even gonna lie, I feel mistreated, man, and I feel like I didn't get a fair shake of the dice, man, but I'm gonna keep looking at
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the blacks. (2:01 a.m. here in fabulous Las Vegas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, wishing you farewell. You've made it all the way through your late night with Adonis Paul for the 9th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It was an amazing night, ladies and gentlemen, with a bunch of amazing shit to watch. We watched some bitch get tased, fun and learning, road rage, protest and activism. Just think back on all the cool shit we've done. There is no other show like this, ladies and gentlemen, and what makes it that great is you, the chat, and me, following the golden rule as set forth for us by Jim. Read the super chats and get the fuck out. I'm going to do the second half of that now and get the fuck out. I do not see that Chuck is on tonight on Trader Horn. Unfortunately, you are on your own for your late night entertainment after 3 a.m. here in the Eastern Time Zone. My ass is going to go ahead and, I'm going to continue drawing mouths on different head positions on AP. And we'll be back on Saturday with our Saturday night show. I want to see all of you there. Don't fucking kill yourselves. Remember, you have plans with me now. And we'll see you then. Later!